What's going on, friends? It's Anton Daniels, and I gotta have a conversation with you guys about Teach Henley because you see how the sun is hitting me. This is no finesse, no makeup, no filters, no none of that. This is 100% Teach Henley. I use it in the morning as soon as I get up, right after I pray and brush my teeth, jump in the shower, and I'm hitting the streets because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So even though they're giving you 40% off your first order, 20% off for life, even though you may get a free gift, forget all that, right? Because we would do this even if it was full price because it's worth that much. I'm in the streets, I'm kicking it with people, and I see Dusties everywhere. You don't want to be them. You want to separate yourself. And the way that you separate yourself is self-care. Ladies get it for the fellas. Fellas don't wait for the ladies to get it for you. I'm about to hit the streets right now, and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling great. I mean, I already got confidence, but to have that extra boost of confidence, knowing that you've taken care of yourself and you set yourself apart from all of the rest of the sheep that's walking around making bad decisions on a daily basis. And it's reflected in their actions. It's reflected in the products that they use. It's reflected in the people that they follow. And so if you're trying to level up, if you're trying to make sure that you look good, they're going to send you the pack. They're going to give you all of the instructions on how you're supposed to use it. Then make sure you get your Teach Henley. Again, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Get your free gift. Make sure you tap in with your boy Anton Daniels because Unc is never going to lead you wrong. I would never have you use a product that I don't use myself. Again, they've been rocking with me for a long time. Make sure you get your Teach Henley. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate y'all for continuing to rock with us. Thank y'all for tuning in for another edition of Relationship Wednesdays. I got a series of questions. I see the chat is active. They're very, very happy that the Hawks won by 1 tonight. That's okay. We're not going to worry about that. We still the number 1 seed. We're going to secure the number 1 seed all throughout the playoffs in the Eastern Conference. We're not going to talk about that. That's a whole nother conversation. Tonight, we're going to talk about what we always talk about, the division between men and women, and more importantly, how we can fix the situation, or are we doomed forever? And as a result, we got some awesome people here and up on the panel, and I want to introduce them for y'all. First of all, let me get the infamous up here. Jess is here. Yay!
Hey!
Oh, Jess may not be able to hear right away. She's still trying to get herself together.
We wasted our day.
What I like to do before the show starts is we're going to be here for the next few hours, but I like to get visibility into who we got up here. Some people y'all familiar with, some people not so much. If there's anybody, of course, we know Shampoo, Ash Shampoo on all platforms. Go check him out. Mimi, I heard Mimi B. Obviously, y'all can get in touch with her on Instagram and any other platform. I don't know if Destiny wants to give any additional insight outside of finding her inside of the Discord. Y'all can tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Carmen, y'all know how to reach Carmen. Y'all see her right there. Sterling,
what's the word? What's happening?
How you want the people to find you somewhere?
Yeah, my IG is Sterling_Mitchell_.
All right, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all know how to find Jess on IG. Is me_gorgeous. Wrong life _reflect. What's up, big dog? How can they
What's up? You can find me on Instagram at wrong life _reflect.
Watch, we already know he in the streets with the camera, getting it in. Anything you want him to know, Watch?
Just look out for new videos, a lot of new placements coming up. I appreciate y'all having me. Shout out Shampoo and everybody else on the panel. You too.
And OVDZ, how can they find you, big dog?
You on mute, gang.
You muted.
You muted.
My bad. I'm trying to stay on mute. I don't want to overtalk nobody, but Orville Collective, OURAVILLE Collective on Instagram. Y'all can hit us up. So it's a collective. It's not just me, but y'all can hit us up though.
And I am your host, Anton Daniels. Voice is always sounding crazy because I talk too much, but and I yell too much at the games. But we here though. So, but without further ado, I want to introduce a set of questions. We're gonna do 3 or 4 questions, depending on how engaged the panel is. If we need to move to the next question or not or whatever, and then we're gonna go from there. So the first, well, I guess not the first question, but the first video that I want to play to get this popped off goes like this.
I'm hyped. Like I'm genuinely pissed the fuck off. I need to go find some fucking grass to touch before I fucking kill somebody. Matter of fact, yeah. Let me pull over. Let me pull the fuck over because I don't even trust myself to drive right now. That's how pissed the fuck off I am. Are you serious? Fucking understand why I am so in love with the bitch who don't want to do shit for me, who I have to beg for an ounce of any fucking thing. Whole time, I have a man who literally wants to send me. We are about to go to a 5-star fucking dinner, and I don't even fucking like this man. Not even a little bit. Not even a fucking little bit. Not even a fucking little bit. Why? Why? Oh my God, what is it? Like seriously, what the fuck is it? I need to go touch this fucking grass. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm about to go touch this fucking grass. Cause I don't have the fucking answers. And I need the fucking answers.
Whoa.
Damn. I wish I had a cock that big.
She literally recorded herself laying in the grass. Like this is such performance.
She's trolling. I can take this seriously. She's trolling.
Yeah, I was laughing the entire time.
She's trolling.
That's crazy.
But here's the thing. It doesn't make it any less true just because somebody is overreacting. So the question is still the question. She says that she has a good man that wants to court her. Nice guy. Very, very, very good guy, apparently. But that other guy, he got a hold on her. How do y'all feel about it?
I don't think she was overacting. I didn't get that from her. I thought she was.
I didn't know whether to cry.
She sounded crazy.
In the beginning, I felt really bad for her. I was like a little tear almost came out of my eye. And then she started with the squealing and the screaming at the top of her lungs. Like, I don't know. It triggered me a little bit because I felt a younger version of me going through something, feeling that way about somebody and having the type of situation. And then I realized that she must be really young. Like, she seems like she's really young. Like this might be her first time going through something like this. That was awful.
What does that mean that she's really young? What does that translate into? What does that mean?
I mean, I can tell that she's young just by the way that she's reacting, because like I said, it kind of triggered something in me. I almost felt a little bad for her in the very beginning because I was like, man, I remember when I was young feeling like this about a situation I might have been in. And then yeah, definitely. I think a lot of women have felt that way before, at least once, and then you realize what's going on and you learn from that situation. I just feel like she's in the age gap or the age range where she hasn't quite been handled that way before. And once you get older, you learn how you train people how to treat you, and that could never happen to me at this stage of my life. So that's why.
Let me follow up with that. Let me follow up with a question. Let me follow up with a question. You say you train people how to treat you. Where is the balance between training somebody how to treat you that you may like, that may not necessarily want to treat you that way, versus finding a person that treats you how you want to be treated initially, but he may not necessarily be the guy that you want, right? He's not the bad guy. He's not Fonzie. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have a motorcycle jacket. How do you deal with? He never drove a Hellcat before.
Well, so you think that's the type of guy she's actually in the relationship with, the situationship with now, is the boring guy, or vice versa?
She said, I could play it again in the beginning.
Because she was screaming, so I don't know if I can handle it.
Let me play the screaming one more time. I'm gonna play a piece of it, just a little bit at the beginning, for us to get the full context.
Bro, I'm hyped. Like I'm genuinely pissed the fuck off. I need to go find some fucking grass to touch before I fucking kill somebody. Matter of fact, yeah. Let me pull over. Let me pull the fuck over because I don't even trust myself to drive right now. That's how pissed the fuck off I am. Are you serious? Fucking understand why I am so in love with the bitch who don't want to do shit for me, who I have to beg for an ounce of any fucking thing. Whole time I have a man who literally wants to send me. We are about to go to a 5-star fucking dinner and I don't even fucking like this man.
Wow. Don't get no better.
I feel bad for the man. I don't feel bad for her at all. I feel bad for the man that she's going on a date with. So I feel bad for him. She sounds like a whole child. She sounds entitled. She clearly, if he is a good man, run to the other side. I don't feel bad for her at all. I hope that the other man that she's going on a date with doesn't never see this. Because the fact that she got on the internet to videotape this, I
see stuff like that every day on online. Unfortunately, it's crazy.
I think that she.
Am I the only one who has an ounce of empathy for Shorty though?
I did. I had an ounce, Jess. I did. I said that in the very beginning. I had an ounce of it for her, and then she just took it.
Amy, now you said that 3 times. Now listen.
But that's her expressing her emotion, though.
Yeah. But Jess,
on the internet, though, like, come on.
Jess, that's a horrible person. Jess, why do you always enable women's horrible behavior?
She don't need nobody.
This is where me and you.
Her emotions not regulated. She don't need nobody. I'm sorry.
See, this is where me and you dibble and dabble watch, because I didn't say I enabled the behavior. I just said I had empathy and sympathy for her.
That's like saying you have empathy for Idi Amin. Like, what are you talking about? That's a horrible person.
Which means that I could understand her situation, and that's me saying, putting myself in her shoes, I could understand her frustration. That's not me saying I justify it. But once again,
in a way it is. In a way.
No, it's not.
You know what it tells me?
Yeah,
it tells me she gave a little cootie cat up before he committed to her. And that's why she's so crazy.
No, that's not what it's saying at all.
No, that's what it's saying. Because why are you so crazy? You're literally screaming to the top of your lungs with tears rolling out while you're driving at that. That's dangerous.
Okay, so you gotta bring it back a little bit.
She can't pair bond with a good person, so she's upset.
I got a question.
The ladies tonight, y'all are
and lay on the ground. This girl had to go and lay on the ground.
I have a follow-up question for you, Dustin.
What's up?
Is it possible for a woman to get with a guy that she wants at this point? And I'm not talking about young chicks or whatever like that, you know, these young girls as virgins or whatever. But is it possible to get with a guy and not give up the cat before he
the cat has anything to do with things?
Before he commits to her?
What do you mean by commit?
I think it's possible. Absolutely.
What do you mean by commit?
A guy that you like.
I feel like
a guy that you like.
I feel like this is how I feel. This is my stance on it. Before you even, to me, I think it's a reward. Before you even reward a man, that he has to prove and he has to commit to you. He has to show the fact that she's
commit out. What does commitment look like?
Yeah.
What does commitment look like?
Yes.
Now that's.
Remind yourself. Remember, God's listening.
I don't give a chance.
Okay, all right. Let me mute myself.
You're right. My thing is, I believe that most times when you are engaging with somebody, it's either in a close vicinity of either you already know them. Because I mean, most people that get together know each other from high school, like things of that nature, like your work. So I feel like you should be able to spend enough time with one another.
Let's assume it's not the young
answer the question.
Hold on, back up. Let me let her cook. Let's assume she's not a young chick from high school or whatever. Y'all known her from high school. Y'all meet. She 30, you 35. The guy 35, she 30. what does commitment look like before she give up box?
It's supposed to be when you get married.
Exclusivity, like exclusive to one person.
You did
Why
not
y'all
have that whole
stumbling and
spiel,
fumbling
can I get
over that
airtime?
part?
What commitment looks like? Because to
I'm
me,
asking
it's
y'all because this is
But
what
see,
y'all
I have to
feel.
think about it because the man that I married is somebody I went to high school with, and he was my first. So I can only speak from my
Right,
experience.
but you
So I can't
can't.
speak
But
for a woman who's
you
giving a
can't
free
speak on
pass
yourself.
without
You-
commitment. And that's my
Yes,
Yes, you
point.
can. Yes, you can. You can speak on it because you don't have to necessarily have to go through it in order to observe it. It's just your opinion. It's not a right or wrong answer, I don't think. But I would love to know because
I think you have to move with intention. You have to let your intentions be known, whether or not if y'all are y'all exclusive. Are y'all exclusive? Like, you know,
The
are y'all
rules have
dating? Are
been
y'all
broken
going
already.
continually? But that's what I'm saying. Like, this has to be someone who already gave it up prior to them being in the committed or being exclusive. That's what I'm saying. Like, what that looks like, that depends on the person, obviously. But I just feel like if there are not conversations of like it's just me and you in this, and we're not moving in a place where we're getting intentional and we're becoming exclusive, then everything just up in the air, and that's why people are confused.
Well,
That's
first
why
of
people
all,
are confused. They're out here winging it. That's the
I
problem.
think she was in a relationship. She said it was one-sided though. Like, so she
No,
was
because she said she
obviously
had somebody else that was suiting her. No, she said that she
yeah,
had somebody who
that's
actually
the
wanted
thing.
to take her
That's what
serious.
she's saying. She's saying she's in a relationship that's one-sided and that she feels stuck in it because and her frustration comes from her being courted. So she's cheating basically.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Like,
she said
That's not what she said.
situationship.
That's not
She
what she
said
said.
They weren't
situationship.
in a relationship.
Come on,
Yeah.
watch. If you're gonna
So-
say it wrong, say it right.
It didn't say one-sided ad relationship.
No,
she
it said
said
it sound like
she's in a,
relationship.
let me just say something.
Sitch.
She said she's in a one-sided relationship, meaning that she does everything for this no good dude.
No.
And the guy that's caught her wants to be with her. I
Yeah.
feel empathy for the young lady.
Yeah, I think she said she was
let
with a
me-
girl.
It's two people involved.
Hold
There's two
on,
men
hold
involved
on,
in this,
hold
right?
on, hold
That's what
on,
she
hold
said.
on. I'm gonna start muting y'all if y'all
let me
keep
talk.
over talking the person that's still trying to make their point. I'm not gonna try to stop y'all. I'm gonna just hit the mute button and let the person else talking continue. Go
You
ahead.
shouldn't have to work that hard, Anton.
Well, we gotta work it. Where we gotta work it, we gotta.
But people should know when somebody's talking, you know what I'm saying? Just give them a little grace.
I just have a quick question. I'm sorry, just real quick. So was there two men involved? That's what I'm trying to get clear on.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Go ahead, Shampoo.
That's why I felt a little empathy for her, is because number one, I know what she's saying and I could feel her. She wasn't overacting. She's actually blaming herself why she's in this predicament. She's blaming herself. That's what she's crying to. She's crying about why she did this to herself. Now, as far as having sex or giving it up, the cookies or the goodies, however you want to say it, that's why I say some religious people are hypocrites. Because the fact of the matter is you're not supposed to give them any sex before you get married, period. So I don't believe that. But most religious people do. And I hear a lot of people up here talk about religion and the Bible when it's convenient. So the fact of the matter is she made a mistake by giving it up. It went against God's word and everything. So she deserves what she gets. Yes or no?
It's not. I don't think it's about sex though. I think she's more mad at what she's attracted to, and that was what that post was about. She's mad that she is probably innately attracted to the damaged one-sided relationship, and she's saying that she's upset at herself because she's not attracted to the good guy. That's what the culmination of the post is about. The fact that she's not attracted to the quote-unquote good guy. That's the crux of the post.
And she's asking why.
Yeah, well, we know because she doesn't like good guys. Like, you know what I'm saying?
She's asking for help. She's not.
Can't nobody help because she might have not even had sex with either of the dudes. You know what I'm saying? It just could be an attract. Like the situationship probably treats her like crap, but she keeps going back, and she just said this dude's doing everything on paper that's supposed to be good, and I'm not attracted to.
I don't like him a little bit.
Exactly. So it goes back to so how could you have empathy for her because she doesn't like good guy? Like that's insane.
Because I
like,
look at her like I'm an older guy, so I look at her like
that is what she's saying. How is that not what she's saying? She says she about to go on a 5-star restaurant and with him or with dinner, and she's not attracted to him even a little bit.
She didn't like that guy, that good guy. She didn't say she doesn't like.
Well, the question that I have is, why would you take a girl to a 5-star restaurant that you ain't married?
Well, that's up to the guy. What I think she's the one in the relationship in her mind with the guy that she wants to be with, and the guy that she wants to be with is not in a relationship with her. So she made it up in her mind that she's in a relationship, and you're really not.
She didn't make that up. Where are you getting that from?
Well,
Where y'all getting
because she says it's a one-sided relationship. So the one-sided part comes from her, obviously, because if it wasn't coming from her, she would have been going on a date with the guy that she really wants to be with, not with the guy that she said she don't like even a little bit. So yeah, one-sided relationship means that she's the one in the relationship and the second half is not there. That's
but the other guys, the so-called no good guy that doesn't do anything for her thinks he's in a relationship with her.
He's not in a relationship with her.
He is in a relationship
because if he was in a relationship with her, then she wouldn't feel so one-sided. Where does that come from?
If you don't think he's in a relationship with her, let him see her having a steak dinner with that dude. You see if he's in a relationship.
And I'm pretty sure he wouldn't even care that she is on a date with a 5-star restaurant with a guy that she would.
Any dude that got a woman like that actually should be proud of himself. That's first off. That's first off. If you can get a girl, I say this story and I'm proud of it. I don't care how many times I say it because it's true. I had a girl overdose on pills over me, almost died. And I felt proud of the fact that I got her to that point.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's honesty.
It is honest.
True. It's a fact. I was about 19.
You felt like the man, right?
On top of the world.
I'm not gonna comment on that.
The bitch took pills. Her mother was crying, blaming me. I said, that's my fault. I was doing all that big Willie shit. I was, young, dumb, and full of cum. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. But that's one part of it. The second part is I look at her like a daughter or something, and I felt bad for her because she's blaming herself. And she should blame herself.
It's so funny how everybody feels so bad for her, but nobody even said about the fact of the guy that she didn't even like. You don't think?
Listen. The guy that does it. The guy that.
You think that's wrong for her to say? I don't even like him a little bit, and he's spending all this money on a 5-star steak dinner.
This is horrible. It would highlight.
Damn.
The guy that she doesn't like. The guy that she doesn't like is going to be happy just to be around her. So he's good. He's good. He's gonna be happy. Oh, you want dessert?
Carmen, it will highlight female manipulation, and that that's not flattering. But yeah, it's of course it's atrocious.
I guess you wouldn't like your brothers or your sons or your cousins or somebody in your family being talked to about in that manner, and you wouldn't feel offended. So if it was your son or your cousin, your brother, whoever is close to you, and she talk about, I don't even like this guy, not even a little bit. Y'all wouldn't feel no type of way about that.
Honestly, Carmen, I think women are so detached nowadays, Carmen, that they don't even care. Like even if it was their son, because I've had these conversations, I've broken down to shorties and asked them, and they really don't care. Like I've asked women, like, "Yo, would you care if your son dated like an OnlyFans model?" And they'll literally be like, "Oh, it's his choice. It's up to him." They wouldn't stop it. So like a lot of women don't even give a unfortunately. So. Because it is horrible. Like he's the real victim at the end of the day. He getting finessed.
Hey, but we laughing.
No.
We laughing.
Victim is crazy.
Who's the victim?
The good guy. I mean, even though he's the victim and he's doing it to himself at the same time. Like. It's hard. Who is the victim? I mean,
he's not a victim.
There's no victim.
Yeah,
definitely
no victim. It's just idiots. All idiots. It's all idiots. No victim.
No, I mean you gotta suffer. You gotta go through it, and I hate to say this, but that's just a part of the game.
I'm the only one who can't hear Anton.
You can't hear me? Can everybody else hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
All right. Well, if you can't hear me, you got to leave and come out and go back. But that's a part of the game. Like if you the John or you the sucker, man, you gotta learn. You gotta learn. I think that's a part of masculinity. As crazy as it may sound, I think a part of masculinity is to do what women think is toxic. Because I don't think it's toxic. I think it's just part of being a man. What they've labeled as toxic masculinity is what is being a man. I don't think that you should worship women. And guys that chase and all of this extra courting to try to prove to her your masculinity, I don't think that's manly.
Well, he's trying to get something that you shouldn't give him until you get married. I'm gonna keep hitting y'all on the head with that because I get hit in the head with all kind of religion. Oh, you don't believe in God?
Hey, D,
yeah.
But you say you're gonna keep hitting this on the head with what?
The Bible.
With the fact that you shouldn't have sex before you get married.
But it doesn't. That only applies if you believe in religion. Like right now, you have secular
That's what
marriage.
I'm saying.
Yeah, but most people aren't religious, Shampoo. So what would incentivize them? Destiny, you're muted. What? Destiny, you're muted. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
Anton muted her.
I didn't mute Destiny. You muted. You muted Destiny. I think people is having trouble with their audio. I don't know the software. I'm gonna switch the software next time.
That only matters.
They switch their software.
Mine working just fine.
A lot of times it's the browser. It may be browser. It may be a lot of
internet.
But yeah, I mean, that only
she
matters.
She really looked like she was going, like, you know what I'm saying? She wanted to offer.
She had a lot to say.
Yeah.
You should go talk to somebody for real, and not that other guy. You know what I'm saying? You need to talk to somebody for real.
Yeah, I don't. And y'all, and let me say this first. Y'all gotta, when y'all on the show, y'all need to put do not disturb on your phone so y'all don't get phone calls and it don't mess up your connection to the live stream. A lot of that is it too. So y'all got to be careful with that. But again, I just think that I think it's a rite of passage. I think that you got to learn early the nature of women. And
so how about the young lady too? That's a rite of passage too. The young girl going through it.
No,
I think that a lot of women are just collateral damage.
Wow, damn.
No, because okay. So all right, let me explain why. We all know that there are women that are supposed to be wives, and we slot them differently than women that's for the streets. We can't put women that are supposed to be in the streets in the same category as the women that's supposed to be wives. So,
well, why you think that she's not supposed to be a wife? Like, you know what I'm saying? What gives you that impression of her in particular?
Because she shared the fact that she in love with a street dude. She loves street niggas.
Yeah, or just bad like niggas who aren't.
You can't be a chick that's like you not.
Yeah, but she's saying that the guy don't do nothing for her, so he worse than a street nigga. He like a bum, like a broke, like a
whatever.
Just because I know. Just because you don't do nothing, don't mean you ain't got it. It just means that I'm not willing to spend it on you. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I just didn't get that from her, but I got you.
She trying to say she in love with this dude. But the reality is that he never said that he was in love with her. Just because you fell in love don't mean that I got an obligation to treat you great.
That's the part of it that is her fault that she's in that situation. That's the
facts.
part. Yeah.
And also the fact that she's even doing like, let's get to the basics. Like the fact that she's on the internet bugging out on a cell phone, tripping out. That already eliminates you from being a wife. You look crazy. Like a lot of these joints look crazy out here. On their cell phone having mental breakdowns and shit.
Don't look crazy. That's normal, bro.
That's normal.
Are you being?
They're case studies now. They're case studies now.
Oh, okay. He's being
bro,
sarcastic.
If you haven't had a chick go crazy over you.
No, I'm talking about on the cell
media.
phone. Like
it's the recording part.
All we doing is getting the view of what really happened in real life.
That's a fact, but
It's not abnormal. It's just that we get to see in real time.
But I'm just saying it disqualified because that lives on the internet.
I don't believe that.
That disqualifies
You don't
you.
believe what?
That disqualifies her.
You don't believe
Hell
what?
yeah.
I think
the
before people hit that record button, they already have intention. They already have a way that they envision it, a way that they want it to be perceived. So it's not. I don't feel like it's normal. It's actually the opposite of normal because you're going out to a way to do it. In my perspective, so
well, I think when sometimes people
make mental health great again, like
ain't no mental
I think when people open the phone, sometimes
the internet is
you can't always say that they're doing that to get views or doing that to get attention.
They are.
Sometimes people do that on the phone to let stuff out for real. They do. They don't just do it. I'm not talking about her or nobody else, but people are sincere about they don't have nobody to talk to, so they talking to the phone.
Yeah, that's a disease though. That's meant that's part of what would disqualify you because you talking to a phone.
Bro, she went and laid down in the grass, bro, like and set the phone up to make sure she caught the right angle.
That's sad.
Of her laying in the grass.
And these
that's
like
performative, bro.
Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. Bro.
I don't think that was performative.
Do y'all know? I don't know if y'all have ever experienced this before. Do y'all know that women post stuff on social media publicly, hoping that the nigga that they trying to get attention from watch it?
Yeah, that's a fact.
It don't even always be about everybody else. Everybody else is collateral. They just see it.
Oh yeah, okay. You're right. I see
A lot
what
of
you're saying.
times,
You're right.
women will post something on social media, hoping to get the person that they like or the person that they trying to communicate with attention without saying it directly to them.
So what if
that one had more intent though. It was more intent on that one.
Come on.
It was more intent on that one. I hear what you're saying, but she was trying to go viral with that one, and it worked.
Let's just
I post an inspirational quote.
Say she don't even get in a relationship with either of those dudes. DZ, like, would you want a girl who had that out?
Hold on.
About other dudes?
I'm gonna answer your question. So it ain't even about what I want. Like somebody else might want it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is it don't disqualify her as for being a wife because she crashed out on the internet.
No.
But also, hold on.
How doesn't it? What are you talking about, bro?
You say what?
What are you talking about? I'm saying, like, what if all right, bro. So say it's a chick, say it's a random chick, right? Say she in the same position and she didn't get with either of those dudes, right? And now she want to get with you. You feel comfortable marrying her knowing that there's a video about her crashing out on two dudes?
Yeah, a little crazy makes a good wife.
Hey, don't it though? But nah, I mean
that's a lot of crazy, bro.
I don't know. First of all, that's a crazy hypothetical.
That's not a crazy hypothetical. It's happening.
If y'all you ask me a question, then I'm trying to answer.
Right, then how y'all gonna bully him into his answer?
Ain't no bully. Hold on, Mama. I'm good. I got you. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Okay.
But respectfully, of course. But nah, what I'm saying is I don't know. I can't answer that truthfully. You know what I mean? I could be subjective. Maybe I don't like her pants. So nah, I'm not gonna talk to her. You feel me? That's just me. You feel me? But it's not gonna be because she crashed out on the internet. That's so like, who cares, bro? We did not. I got fights on the internet from being in high school. What if a girl be like, I don't like no rowdy nigga. I was 17.
Girls like that.
Hold on. Okay, you saying
that's
what girls
proof of
like?
concept.
Let me answer your question. For me, no, not my type. You feel what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is I can't speak for the next dude if he gonna like shorty or not. So what I'm saying is that don't disqualify her. Did she just trip out? For sure. Do people trip out? Most definitely.
It disqualifies.
Hold on.
You can like her, but it's a red flag.
Let him finish.
Please, let me say what I'm saying. We was talking about who the victim here, and ain't no victims here. Ain't none of these are human beings being human beings, bro. Human beings like stuff that's not good for them. If I got acid reflux and I go to Buffalo Wild Wings and get the hot wings, am I the victim because I got heartburn tonight? No, I chose something that I made a bad decision. Is Buffalo Wild Wings to blame for making the hot wings too hot? No. I ate them. I chose them. They made them. I ate them. Everybody's good in this situation. You feel what I'm saying? She just tripped out on the internet and we speaking on it, but let's be truthful. Do I feel bad for the dude taking her to dinner? No. For what? He like her. He call himself putting his best foot forward. Fine. She don't like him. She should say, bro, look, I don't like you. That's really what should happen. But is she gonna do that? Nah, because she know this really the dude I should choose. But it's something in me, in my little spirit, that's like, I like this other nigga over here somewhere. I just can't shake it. And sometimes girls be like that, bro. I done had girls like that over me. I done been on the other side of the mic trying to take the shorty that don't even like me out.
He's right.
You feel me? It's just human nature, bro. Yeah. I done tried to
taking the long way to the corner store right now. Bottom line is that she disqualified. She's disqualified.
You so ask yourself that question: is you choosing shorty?
Hell no.
Okay, cool.
We in agreement though. We in agreement though. Apparently,
we in agreement that she might not be for us. Me and you. That ain't.
She not for nobody. She disqualified. That's right.
That ain't true. If I seen that girl, and I was single and I was riding by, and I seen her and I stopped to see what if she all right because she laying on the grass, and she start telling me that story, that shit will turn me on. I'd be like, oh baby, did that shit to you.
That's called a succubus spirit. That's called a succubus.
No, but
that's the sample right there.
All jokes.
That's the sample right there.
It's a siren. That's like the Greek sirens that like lure you out in the ocean. It's the same shit. Like, what do you like?
The fact of the matter is that could turn into a guy could ride by her. And that dude could be the one that she be with.
That's a Jezebel spirit, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that proves what I'm saying. Like you got your girl out here bugging out in the throat of passion, emotional.
Hell no, we don't.
That's not. I don't know about y'all. Y'all must never been in no real relationship.
They got niggas that a girl
crash out like this all the time.
We're talking about the social media aspect. That's what we're saying. Like,
we're not supposed to see it.
Like Anton said earlier, this is now the internet times. We're just seeing stuff.
He's being sarcastic.
Already happen in real life now. We just see it
even
it happens all the time.
So men have to settle for public humiliation.
I felt a little bit of empathy for her because, baby, I know I have crashed out like that over a man before. I know I have.
On social media?
Did you post it? Did you post it or did you crash out?
I doubt that I posted it.
What do you mean you doubt?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I've never. All I'm saying is I've crashed out like that before, and I
crashed out, but we crashed out with the privacy in our home, and
we probably didn't have the ability. We didn't have the ability to put it online like we do now. So let's stop with right.
You will put it online, Mimi.
That doesn't excuse that doesn't excuse the behavior.
Hold on. Mimi got a point.
I can't tell you that I wouldn't have.
A lot of us grew up before the cameras. That's not.
Yeah, Anton are the same age.
That's not crazy. A lot of us grew up before the cameras. Bro, if social media existed in the 90s, this shit would be.
Look, man, I'm telling you, I'd have been in a lot of trouble. A lot.
And I'm not saying that her behavior is justified. I'm saying that's an objective truth. That the cameras, the lack of cameras have hidden the fact that, a lot of people.
It's like a dude in prison saying, I don't get high no more. You can't, motherfucker. So it's the same thing. If you had cameras back then, you would have filmed shit. I know I would have filmed shit.
And the wives wouldn't have, and it would have been easy to decipher back then.
The new Maxima and shit, yo.
Listen, here's the truth.
10 times so people
social media is still relatively new. It's in its infancy compared to, other industries and stuff. So we figuring it out as we go.
That's why I say
a lot of people don't even realize that they're doing some crazy shit that may come back to haunt them. I mean, you can make the same case for people that say certain things and they get fired from their job for shit that they post on social media. You know what I'm saying? Or all kind of stuff. Like, it's a different time. You can't do the same things, but we figuring it out in real time. But I don't think that her behavior is really that crazy compared, considering that this is what women do. Women crash out. That's all they just
crash out too.
Guys crash out too. That's a fact.
Shit, man, crash out. They be sitting right in front of you.
Did She edited it, right?
Like a lot of y'all niggas is like Trey from Boys in the Hood. When
she edited it.
Listen, wrong life. If she
did she drop the cat?
Wait,
she edited it, right? It's like multiple scenes.
No, let me answer your question, wrong life. If it was edited, if it was fake, if it was whatever, these things still happen. You don't have to look at it like it's just fake. That shit happens, even if it was fake. It still happens.
And I mean, if it really happened, it's a different story. But like
I'm saying, it happens. I'm not saying
me personally, I have to separate the internet from reality. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't separate those two things, you will get lost out here. Like I try to separate the internet from real reactions, real relationships, real emotions.
What you stand on the internet in a lot of instances is what happens in real relationships.
You realize girls
it's a sliver
that you don't get a peek into because we don't get to see what happens when women.
If it's real, it's usually raw. Not to cut you off, but if it's real, it's usually raw, and it's usually something that people don't want to see. It's usually something that you wouldn't want to post.
All right, let me ask you a question, wrong life.
But hers could be sent around.
Do you know for women to be able to crash out like this?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So how is it not a reflection of what happens in real life?
Yeah.
When you cutting scenes and you editing, you know what I mean? And you
I understand what you're saying as far as them posting.
I just can't.
Yeah.
I can't like that.
TikTok video though. That was TikTok. That's how TikTok works. You hold the button, record. Hold the button, record. It changes scenes. So,
and it's a whole base. It's a whole base way that type of content. We understand how. I understand how the internet works. It's a whole base that she's catering to.
The internet
and it works, and that's what's up. That's cool.
Matter of fact,
we talk about a real situation.
I would go so far as to say, what happened in real life is way worse.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
We put our best foot forward on the internet.
Yeah.
We don't.
Yeah.
In real life, that girl.
I mean, can I ask a question?
Dog, listen. Yeah, you can ask.
Can you really raise? Can you really raise?
If we know what happened in real dog, if we knew what happened in real life, if that shit really hit the internet, half these niggas would be in jail.
Yeah,
me included.
People chopping people up and killing them, man.
So I think that it's really
that shit do hit the internet. A lot of this shit do hit the internet, though, bro.
Most of it don't, though.
Man,
I thank God for being able to.
A lot of it do, bro.
Not even motherfuckers people really be tripping out, man. I thank God, man.
But I can understand.
I be seeing murders I don't even want to see, bro.
I'm not like that, but I can understand certain situations. I can understand. I could see that girl. I could see that girl offering herself and saying it's wrong.
I mean, she was screeching.
But I could understand why she did it. I could understand why she did it. I wouldn't, but she took her to the limit.
But is that healthy? You want to crash out on the internet? That's what you want to
do. Bottom line,
a lot of these women's emotions are not regulated. That's
Bottom line, if
internet.
If you're a woman and you're doing these TikTok stories and you're doing these curated posts and you're bugging out and all that, in my opinion, that disqualifies you from being a wife. Period. Like. In my opinion, because I'm not marrying a woman who has a digital footprint of crashing out over other niggas. Are you crazy?
Yeah. Especially
are y'all crazy?
Yeah. Can you
lost your minds? Like, what are y'all talking about?
You might be a nigga that'll end that cycle.
like, think about that. Like you on your wedding, before you
watch. If you know somebody crashing out like that, like her on the internet, don't you forget about being married? You want a blowjob? Don't you think you're gonna get one from her?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
That's why I'm not
talking about.
That's why I'm not marrying her. We on agreement. Yes, that's the
why she laying on the grass.
Yes, we get that. That's all the we get that bag. But what I'm saying is that it disqualifies her from being a wife at the same time because
it does
that energy
in real life.
In real life, it does.
I'm not dying for. Listen, I'm not dying taking vows for women. I can go on her TikTok and see her her time, her
saying
story time.
You saying I?
Most men not going for that.
You can't speak for most men.
Most men ain't going for what?
Okay, so
niggas be marrying prostitutes,
We
ex-prostitutes,
can say
and
the
they
right
know.
thing to do. The right thing is she shouldn't be qualified, but somebody's gonna marry her. Somebody's gonna take
Of course. I'm
not saying that she's not gonna marry, but the fact that
It's a
she's putting it on
goddamn
the
thing.
internet, that the trust is gone, because now you're not gonna be able to talk to her about anything because she could have posted on the internet.
No, you gonna stop that.
You're gonna stop that. Come on, Shampoo.
Any little mini fight that you're gonna have within a marriage
but
and relationship
Carmen,
is gonna go on the internet.
Yeah, she gonna divorce him. She's gonna divorce you if you try to stop that. That's the thing.
Yeah,
like,
but there's a dude out there that could straight all of that.
and that's why the divorce rate is at
There is gonna be a
50%.
dude out there that's
So
gonna
that's
be
who she
okay with
looking
that.
for. You gotta give her some grace. She gonna find the right
Give her
dude.
some grace, man. What are you talking about?
Gonna find the right dude. She gonna find him.
Yeah.
Lawrence,
and then he's gonna be the luckiest because she's gonna be bowing to his feet because he's gonna be good. He's gonna be good and bad. He's gonna be a
And
mix of both.
he's gonna have all the conversations that they have in private posted on the internet. So that's great.
Listen, Carmen.
You're gonna have
Shampoo can't conceptualize that. Like that.
I mean, conceptualize anything on earth.
So y'all saying that she's gonna find somebody
potentially?
Hold on. I'm trying to understand where y'all coming from.
Crazy.
Are y'all trying to say that
this is crazy?
She's gonna find somebody and she deserves to get married?
Not deserve.
Just because, or because my standing is that everybody not a wife.
That's true.
They don't believe that. Women don't believe that though. Women don't believe that.
I don't know about talking about.
Women don't believe that, Anton. They don't believe that. I've had this. They don't believe that every woman's not a wife. They don't. I've had a conversation. I've had arguments.
But
Cardi
B is a sample of she shouldn't be somebody that get. No, I know it's not a good example, but it's an example.
Wait, hold up. You talking about Cardi B now? You gotta be careful.
Get married, but she got married though, even though it didn't work out. But she's attesting against that argument.
That's not true.
She's
against what argument? Against what argument?
That would disqualify you.
They would disqualify to get married. But
she's
though.
Look at how her life turned out. Look at how it turned out.
That's Destiny. What are you saying about Cardi B? Please, just uninterrupted. I just want to hear.
I said she's a sample, an example of what men would say she's not deserving or whatever to get married, but she
did. I don't understand why. I think she's the person.
Why? Because she drugged men in a hotel room.
For men,
what are you talking about?
Say that she's a dumpster, so they wouldn't think that she would get married.
Shampoo, she drugged men and robbed them.
Listen.
Because that's your sentiment. That's not going to be another sentiment. That's what. Some of us are saying.
Are you forgetting that part?
Watch.
Okay.
Excuse me. Watch. You arguing against yourself right here in this little statement right here.
Break it down for me, brother. Break it down.
30 minutes.
Break it down.
Bro, you talking about a girl who made a TikTok video that you didn't like, and she disqualified. Mm-hmm. But this girl, but then you come in the next sentence and say Cardi B drugged men and robbed them, and yet and still she got married.
Yeah,
and look at how her life turned. But she's not a wife. It's because she got married. Whoa! That wasn't the argument, brother. The argument was that she's not a wife.
She's disqualified.
You said she's disqualified.
Okay, she's disqualified. She's not a wife. She's not a wife now.
Disqualified for the dude marrying her.
What's the? Do you get like a certificate of disqualification when you disqualified?
Basically, scarlet letter. Yeah.
Whatever.
But that guy didn't read it. The guy didn't read it. That married her.
Your argument, bro.
Somebody took her serious.
You can't disqualify nobody. That's what I'm saying.
Is Cardi B okay? Is Cardi B a wife today?
Nope, but she might.
No.
Is she a baby mother? Is she a baby mother?
Yeah.
She wasn't.
But did the Offset marry her?
No.
Did Offset give her the ring?
Yes.
And did she give Offset the ring back?
Yeah, they're not married no
more.
more.
9 arguments in one time. Is she disqualified from being a wife or not?
No, she's not.
Hold on, shampoo. You said yep. How? And she was a wife. That don't
And
make
then
sense.
but then she self-rejected. She ejected, so she didn't even want to be a wife.
He's trying to be obtuse.
What are you talking about, B? She didn't want to be a wife.
If I
No,
get
you
on the
said
plane,
she's disqualified for being a wife, but he's saying you wrong because she was a wife.
And then she ejected. She said she self-disqualified.
Hold on, check this out. Let me say this real quick. Say you disqualify me from being a passenger on a plane, right? Somehow I get a ticket and I get my ass on that plane, but I jump off. I was still a passenger. You can't disqualify me.
But hold on, but OV.
He's right.
OV.
No, he's not. That was a horrible.
If you get banned from flying, you can't get on no motherfucking plane.
Okay, AD, real quick. From that logic, if I get banned from flying, I never get my ticket to be the passenger in the first place, right or wrong.
But here's the thing: the people that determines whether you get banned or not is the airlines.
Okay.
It's not like they are the ones, bro. You get disqualified from jobs based off of not being able to meet the criteria and the expectation. So is it possible you can get married, or is it possible you can work? Sure. But if you don't have a license, if you don't qualify, then you shouldn't get into certain buildings. What I'm saying is, I think that the barrier is so low. That the barrier is so low that we've devalued marriage. Honestly, like my biggest thing is, it's not whether you could or not, but the institution of marriage has been devalued so much to where, come on, man, we talking about Cardi B, bro. She was getting fucked by a football player while she was still pregnant with her husband's, her divorcing husband's child. What are we talking about?
But I still think she would make a good wife.
Y'all,
That's the key.
Y'all tripping. Wait. Oh, DZ. All right, answer this. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna show how. So, what would disqualify a woman from being a wife?
Whatever that man says disqualifies her.
I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. You.
What would disqualify?
You can't answer. Watch.
That's personal.
I can tell you what I like and don't like. I like thick women. So if you ain't thick, you can't be my wife. There go a disqualification for me. So once again, you make it personal, and it's
no, he didn't. What are we talking about?
See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all want answers. Y'all want specific answers.
Let me quarterback this thing.
Okay, quarterback. I'm from the bomb, bro, too.
He's not asking what you prefer. He's saying, in general, what would disqualify a woman from being a wife?
He can't answer.
No, he just asked me. He said,
No. I didn't know. You're right. No, he's right. No, he's right. He's right. But now answer this one, though.
See what I'm saying? You ain't let me answer the first one.
You did. You said thick women.
No. Let him answer.
AD, I'm gonna answer you.
Answer AD. Answer AD.
You like them thick. Go ahead.
Okay, I like them thick. I like them quiet too. I like them respectful too. That's my type. Guess what? I got a homeboy who likes slim chicks and rowdy chicks. That's his type. So what I'm saying is, Shampoo just said the key word. Would she make a good wife? I don't know. With a wife though, you said she disqualified as a wife. Whatever, bro. You're gonna keep moving the goalposts.
Yes. No. I'm not, brother. No, I'm not moving the goalposts.
You started here and got over here.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. I misspoke. That the question I meant to ask was what Anton asked. I meant to ask generally, brother. Excuse me. I meant to ask generally. What would disqualify a woman from being a wife generally?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
I can't speak objectively. I can't speak objectively and answer that question. I would be lying, because another man on the other end of this on the other end of this show,
generally, you can't answer a general question.
No, because it's not a general question, bro. It's because there's no guidelines for what disqualifies a woman from being a freak.
That's insane. What are you talking about? What do you think religion is? What do you think the Bible is?
Okay, hold on. Let's go there. Hold on. No. Shampoo. This is what I'm telling you, bro. It's cooked.
Fuck.
Any aspect he goes, he's cooked. Bring up the Bible. Do you know who Rahab was?
No, come on.
I don't know who none of them niggas was. Well, I know that there's a goddamn guideline based on the Bible of what a wife and a husband is. I just told you no. I don't know who that is. That could be a Star Trek character.
Let me tell you who she was.
She was a prostitute.
Let this go. Bring up the Bible and religion.
Rahab
was a prostitute, and she owned a prostitute home. Do you know what she ended up being? In the lineage of Jesus Christ. So yeah, and she got married.
What does that mean?
Hoes
It
can
means
get
what you just brought up is a lie.
What did I bring? There's no guidelines to being a wife. That's a lie. There's no religious guidelines to being a wife. That's a lie.
Yes.
So wait.
Guidelines to being a wife. You gotta be a virgin.
Hold on.
There's no religious guidelines to being a wife.
No, hold on. What does
You wouldn't follow it, so why would
I'm
it
trying
matter?
to understand the correlation between her being a prostitute because Rahab was working with the Hebrew Israelites. Not Hebrew Israelites, with the children of Israel, the Israelites, right?
Yes.
I don't know why I say Hebrew Israelites. But Rahab was working with the Israelites and she helped to hide spies prior to the Israelites invading. All right. I'm trying to understand what that got to do with marriage.
What do you mean? Did she not get married, Anton?
It doesn't matter.
No.
Listen, this is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Why don't we have any standard? My argument is much different than Watch's. I'm not arguing his point. Okay. What I'm saying is, why don't we have any qualifications for what a wife is? We got qualifications for what a husband should be.
That's my argument, though, Anton. That's the same
Why don't
argument
we
I'm
have
making.
qualifications for what a wife should be? Is what I'm saying.
Shampoo was truthful. He said nothing, and that's what really the answer. But you know,
no. This is the thing.
To be honest,
this is the thing because AD. I think that if you choose a wife, you're responsible for what you chose, right? I'm a fan of the show, right? I listen to you talk all the time. Yeah, so I heard you say you got a Tesla truck, right?
I do, a Cybertruck.
I can't afford it, but if I could, I probably would never buy a Tesla truck. Why? Because I heard of people getting locked in them, they getting caught on fire, all that type of shit. Oh, if that was to happen, or something in your Tesla truck was to happen, God forbid, you will be responsible for it, not me. You see what I'm saying? So what you choose, you're responsible for. I ain't telling nobody what to choose. Do I think that people should have standards? Yeah, I think so. I don't think people at the bus stop should take shits at the bus stop. But
so
I ain't.
DZ,
I'm gonna say,
let me ask you a question, DZ. Please, just let me ask you a question. For everybody jump in.
Go ahead.
So you are the perfect person to answer this question.
Oh God, I'm scared.
No, come on, seriously, because nobody never answers this shit. Because what you're saying is right. So if a woman gets in a relationship, gets chopped up and murdered and dismembered, isn't it her fault? You just said it was. You said, Easy, you said it was.
Daddy.
No. Is it her fault? Is it her fault?
You gonna bring
context, please.
No, the context is she was in a relationship.
She was in a relationship.
Yes.
And she got chopped up.
She got chopped up. Head is in Brooklyn. The Staten Island. The arm is in Staten Island.
So she's responsible for her choices.
I want to answer after you laugh. I want to answer.
You got to throw in that the man was abusive. Because that proves there's
Staten
a
Island.
history.
The man was abusive. All of the above.
Okay, so she was in a relationship. Bro was abusive. I remember this from last week. She left, came back.
Yes.
Her fault.
Whose fault is it?
Hers.
Thank you. God.
If she left and got away from that and came back to it.
Thank you.
That's on you. Can't nobody
never heard nobody answer that.
But DZ, you can't. But like, I just find it strange. You can't objectively, generally say what would disqualify a woman for being a wife. Like, that's very strange to me. Like,
what's very
like if you wait. If I ask, all right, Jess, what disqualifies a man from being a husband? Can you answer that for me?
But nothing. There's a lid for every pot. So what I might
shit.
not want.
You're so full of shit.
No, what I might not want, another woman could be all up on it.
Facts.
God, you guys are so full of shit.
No, that's how you gonna ask me a question
2 episodes ago, you would have bombed on niggas. But just because you want to be impartial, you're not gonna keep it 100. But okay. So now nothing disqualifies a man from being a husband now.
Those are two different arguments.
Okay, what disqualifies a man from being a gentleman? Wait. What disqualifies a man from being a gentleman, Jess?
Lack of chivalry.
Are we talking in general? Or are we talking my specific?
We're talking in general.
If we want to go with, I get the argument you're trying to make. I get what you're trying to say. There's more ways you can be. What I'm trying to say. You could multiple things can be right at one time. So are you right in a way? Yes, watch. But is it ODZ? OVDZ?
Yeah, it's cool.
OVDZ, is he right in some regard? Absolutely. So I get what you're saying. There's a set, like a set of standards. For an example, if someone is a gentleman, they open the door for you. They open your car door. They have you stand on the one side of the road. And so I get what you're trying to say, but I think both of y'all are right.
Yeah.
How we
both of them could be
ODZ? What separates a woman? What ODZ? What separates
objective point of view? Like that's why.
What separates a woman from being a woman and a lady? ODZ.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Oh yeah, we ain't going down this whole.
Okay, a woman.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
To the next subject.
Okay,
please.
yeah, because I don't
like women or ladies. I like girls.
I mean, apparently the only distinction between a wife and a male is if you were born a female and you're automatically a wife. If you were born a male, you're automatically a husband. That's it. Nobody can define it, which is crazy.
Yeah, I guess so.
But to each his own. To each
his own. Okay.
And I'm sorry, DZ. You
go ahead, Mama. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So the fact that you don't even have a program, you don't have a program for a female to get to know you, that's really bad. But anyway,
that's not what he said, though.
That is what he
said. That's not what he's saying.
They asked you like 4 different times what defines a wife, and you could not answer. You said
what
not have a program.
Just say a virgin. Just say a virgin. Just say a virgin.
Other than the fact that she was born female, and other than the fact that the man was born male. So if we can't have a definition between male and female, and there's not a cheese for every category.
Listen, if none of you women on this panel,
not everybody's gonna get married.
If none of you women is on this, if any of y'all women on this panel had sex before y'all got married,
disqualified.
Say shit about
disqualified.
You're disqualified.
Exactly. Oh, exactly.
If that flag was broken,
and apparently the only thing that we could is just have a box. So it don't matter if we got 1,000 men or if we got 1 man. It's still the same damn thing.
Like you're supposed to have
the same thing. Yep.
Wait. You said what? You said what? OD. You said what?
You said what? What did I say?
You said you're supposed to have 0.
Yeah, you're supposed to, for sure.
So you just that's a qualification. You finally gave me an answer. You finally gave me an answer.
Your wife is destiny, then. You got it.
You finally gave me an answer.
And yeah.
Okay. Yes. I know it's an unflattering truth, but yes.
Okay, cool. Good luck.
Good
luck. Hey, Carmen, you was a virgin when you got married, right?
No,
I wasn't
no.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all be on, and now that's.
But she keeping it real though. She keeping it real.
So she's not a wife.
But
she married. Her husband was just on the panel, but so she's not a wife.
Well, she obviously is an exception to that.
You know what a woman can do.
Let me go on mute.
If she's not a virgin anymore, all she got to do is.
You sound stupid, bro. You sound dumb. You don't even got a rule.
He do got a rule. He said you got to be a virgin.
Yeah, be born female. Be born female is what he said.
Anton, you on mute. Anton, you on mute.
I said, chill. Come on, go ahead, Shampoo.
The fact of the matter, I forgot what I was going to say. The fact of the matter is, what was I going to say?
You said something. He said that he said a virgin, and then
yeah. That's if we're gonna stick by the rules of people that want to be religious, that's the facts. But I know that's rare, and that's rare to find that. So, what a woman can do is not have sex for a long time. And then when she meets a guy, she can pretend she's a virgin because it'll be tight. Just don't stretch it out. let it put some lemon on it and let that shit shrink. And then, be celibate for a little while and act like a virgin.
God.
Yeah, that's what women do anyway. Yeah.
We know how things should be, and then we.
You know how beautiful that is for a man to hear that I've never had sex before. I'm not gonna have sex until I get married. Men like to hear that.
You know, a lot of people out here living by flesh. They're not living by.
Oh no! Don't say that. Don't say that.
A lot of people are living by flesh. A lot of people are living by flesh.
Don't let
It's weak.
I in a general sense just kind of put all women in the same category until they prove you different.
What category is that?
I put them at the lowest rung.
Wow.
So I don't
You have to. You have to.
until they prove me, until they show you different. I think that most people and most guys pedestalize them and put them at the highest and then let them knock themselves down. Yeah. I put them at the lowest and then I let them build themselves up.
I guess that's kind of healthy. Because I do that with people in general. I look at them like they stupid and they got to prove that they smart.
Yeah, and so I think that it's too many tricks. Like you can't be disappointed if you have no expectations for a person, in my opinion, right? Yep. And so them showing you something different, like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Let me pay attention to what you got going on over there. I think that's a better way to see it. Because I think that there's a lot of women that are re-rocking and they repackaging and they expecting for a lot of guys to take that repackaged thing and then pedestalize them and look at them to be something that they're not. And so I think that it's a lot. The standards is in hell. Like the standards is really, really low.
Oh, that's true.
When it comes to a wife or a relationship or anything like that. So I think that the girl's video is more of an accurate reflection of what life is. The guy.
I mean, do you believe that two people can save each other under a covenant?
Nope.
No.
Because salvation
says different in the Bible, brother.
Let me tell you why.
It'll be temporary though.
Okay, tell me what it says in the Bible, and then I'll give you my opinion.
It speaks about how your husband can save. Like, how do you not know that your wife is your savior?
You gotta
how do you not know that your husband is your savior? I can't quote the exact scripture.
Okay, well, what I've learned in the Bible is that salvation.
That's word for word.
Salvation is individual. There's nobody that can answer for you when you have to face the Creator and give an account for what you've done on this earth. So nobody can save you. The only person that can put you in a good space is you. Matter of fact, when it comes to relationships, you can't survive and being successfully married if you're not a whole person yourself. The problem with a lot of people is that they get into relationships or they try to get married and they become interdependent on the other person in order for them.
So you believe that people are whole?
Give me a second. They become interdependent on the other person in order for them to do what they're supposed to do or for their happiness. That is a recipe for divorce. It is a recipe for suffering. It is a recipe for disaster. And people need to come into it already whole, already doing the work, and already full. The marriage itself is not supposed to be defined by the person that you're married to. The marriage is supposed to be extra. It's supposed to be on top of the fact that you're already a good person. So the problem is that, and this is why I say anybody can get married, but it's very different. And that's why I say it's the difference between being successfully married and being married. Anybody can go and get a piece of paper, but very few people can really understand what it takes to be successfully married. And part of that is being a whole, fully healed.
Can I ask you a question?
Spiritual person that don't look at the other person as a need, but look at the other person as a blessing. And so I don't need you to be happy, but I'm happy with you in my life. That's the difference, because my real purpose is to serve God. That's how I look at it. I don't look at a woman as a person that can save me. If I look at a woman as a person that can save me, I'm not even living spiritually in God's will. I'm not even fulfilling my covenant as a man.
So you don't feel like your wife saves you from temptation?
No. How could she save me from temptation? I could still be tempted even if I'm married.
Yeah. So your curiosity and your desire, you don't think she quenches that?
Listen, God is the only person that can quench my anything. That's it.
Says different in the Bible, brother.
That is it. The only person, the only thing, the only entity that I answer to is God. That is it. I don't answer to a woman.
But God put woman here for us. For these
women
reasons.
are, but no. But he didn't say she didn't say she saved us. He said she was a help me. He didn't put her here to save us. He said she's a help me. So I'm not gonna put my dependence in a woman.
I'm not saying that he put woman here to save us. He put woman here with a purpose and a plan.
Yeah.
That's what you said. Word for word.
That's not what I meant to say. We save each other. Like I've been married for a long time now. We save each other. You know, in a lot of ways, you know, I hear you saying that you got to be whole to come to the table. I disagree with you wholeheartedly on that. Like, you know, I think that's the problem with today. You got all of these people out here searching, trying to be whole and trying to find all this fulfillment. Like, you know, just through my experience, you know, I don't think people ever totally feel whole. Like, where do you make it in life to where you can sit there and say, I'm fully whole? Like, you still have a future to walk towards. You still have things that are ongoing. You can't really just make a definite call and say that I'm whole.
Because I'm complete based off of my relationship with God, not my relationship with her. How I show my obedience to God, and this is scripture, is how I treat her. My obedience is to him, it's not to her. So if you saying that she saved you, then I would say that you don't have a true understanding of what spirituality is. You're not living based off the word, but you citing it as your source. How?
I mean, you speaking against the word.
No, I'm
right now. So I mean, I don't
what do you
really.
mean? How am I speaking against the word? What is it that I misquoted?
Why do you think that God intended for man and woman to wed? Why do you think that was intended?
No, you tell me
because listen, I'm gonna tell. I can tell you why. Okay, let me tell you why.
Okay,
because when you're single, you go out into the world full of lust and desire because we're sinners from birth, right? So you're gonna naturally have these desires to want to sleep around. You're gonna have these curiosities about different women's bodies. You're gonna have these curiosities. So when you get you a woman, a wife, you marry her, a body that can be sanctified to you, something that's specifically for you to explore, to quench your temptation, your thirst for flesh. You know what I'm saying? It literally speaks on that in the Bible about quenching that thirst for flesh, because we all thirst for flesh. When you go out and you see people out, you know, and you feel tempted, you thirsting for flesh. It ain't spirit. So you use your wife as the flesh. You use your wife as the
Let him finish. Go ahead.
I'm done. You use your wife just like she should use you. So when she has curiosities, when it comes to that, she should come to her husband and use him for that. And that saves both of y'all from sin.
Let me frame it. So let me ask you an example, and then I'm gonna give you some insight. Would you want to sleep with your wife if she had a curiosity for flesh based off of something she's seen into the world, but then she used you in order to quench it? So let's say, hold on. Let's say, for example, she get attracted to another man, right? And then she say, you know what? But I don't want to sin, so I'm gonna go and sleep with my husband as a result of it. But let's say hypothetically that she's thinking about that other man while she's sleeping with you. Are you okay with that?
He wouldn't know.
Okay with that, right? I mean, yeah, I wouldn't know. It's not up to me.
You know, though. Let's say you know. Are you okay with it?
I mean, what you want me to do? Hold her every thought captive?
I'm just asking you a question. It's a basic question.
No. I mean, I'm gonna allow her to have whatever thoughts that she has freely. I'm not here to hold. I'm not here to hold every thought that she has captive. That's for her to do. And this is the difference
between what I'm saying and what you saying.
You're supposed to protect her.
Listen, hold on.
Of course, you protect, but you don't.
Let me get my. I'll let you speak. Let me get
my. Go ahead.
I don't want to make this we can get into it from a spiritual perspective. I'm all for it, and I'm trying not to go full biblically, full Bible on y'all. Your real comforter doesn't come from a woman; it comes from the Holy Spirit.
Of course, bro.
That is the thing. No. That is that's why they call it a comforter. It gives you power over everything. It's the way that people that are single are able to maintain their spirituality and their covenant between God, because it gives us additional power for us to do the things that we're going to do. It quenches your thirst. It gives you substitutes. It gives you structure. It gives you the church is a body of people that ultimately you praise God with, that gives you strength. It's the reason why we go to church and we congregate with other people, right? The only thing on this earth that can quench your thirst, that can subside all of your temptations, is the Holy Spirit. That's it. That is the only thing. It's not a woman. It's not a man. It's not any of that, because that is the reason why people still get into relationships and they still have this lustful spirit.
But sex within a marriage is not sin.
It's the reason why people can get in a relationship and they still masturbate. It's the reason why people can still have a desire to watch porn, regardless of the fact that they still in that relationship. It doesn't quench.
So what does that mean?
It doesn't quench anything, right? All it does is temporarily delays who you are. And so the real growth and the real leadership in your family is going to be foundation based off of God. And that's why she's supposed to follow a man that follows God. It's a hierarchy. So he didn't put her there in order to quench your thirst. And that's the thing that's going to prevent you from doing sin. Because if that's the thing that prevents you from doing sin, then you don't love God. Because you're worshiping her. You're not worshiping God. Everything that you do is supposed to be to the glorification of God. It's not supposed to be for her. She becomes your God.
I agree with what you're saying. I feel like you're taking it out of context to
I'm listening
build
to
your argument. And I understand. Because I'm listening to you too. But you taking it out of context. I never said that God wasn't the head. You putting that on me. I never said that. I understand fully who the head is.
You
I understand
said
that fully.
Save each other.
What I'm saying is God put. What I'm saying is God created. Okay, hold on. Slow down. Let me talk now. God created this special covenant between man and woman. Why?
Tell me. Give me your thoughts.
Because of course men were lonely, right? Men were lonely.
Are you looking for my
confirmation? He created the woman from our rib. I'm saying, a lot of I've learned this through my experience. It's a lot of truth and questions, not answers. Sometimes you got to ask questions to jog the right thoughts. Because sometimes people can't find the answer. You got to ask the right question to get that answer.
Because I don't know, so I'm asking you to get clarification. Have you learned it through your experience, or have you learned it by actually reading the word for yourself?
Both.
So you read the word.
You see it in real time. I do.
Okay, that's cool. That's dope. I love that. But
I do.
I'm
a family man. I'm with my childhood sweetheart.
I'm
saying, but maybe I need to give you perspective because you're going against the Bible. You're going against the Bible, bro. Like I'm not going to argue that.
I'm not questioning who you are.
I don't have to defend that. Like,
I haven't even included. I'm not going to add your family into this at all. You using them as a reference point to illustrate whatever it is.
Yeah, that's a part of who I am. That's a part of my
celebration. I think that's dope that you're a family man, that you're on top of things, that you're with your high school sweetheart. I think that's awesome.
So I'm not just speaking from.
But I'm disagreeing with you from a scriptural perspective, and that I think that you got it wrong. I think your understanding of what the scriptures mean.
No, you're not. You're taking what I'm saying and you're trying to make it into an argument. Like that's because what I'm saying is you're saying that it literally says in the Bible that any of your desires towards flesh, you take that out on your partner. It even says in the Bible how if you find yourself single and being sexually promiscuous, you should get married because that will save you from that sin.
Let me ask you a question.
That is in the Bible.
But it don't.
Hold on.
That's right.
A person is 15.
If you believe in God, it does. If you believe in Jesus Christ, it does.
14, 15, 16 years old. They don't have the ability to get married. What should they do?
You said 14, 15 years old, they don't have the ability to get married.
But they have these desires. They're going through puberty. They your dick waking up hard every single fucking day.
Masturbate.
Hold on. How do you quench that? You can't get married. How do you quench that?
I would hope that those 14, 15-year-olds' eyes haven't been, open to that much sin or temptation.
You're not answering the question.
Be able to.
You're not
being real, brother.
You're not answering the question. How do you quench that as a young single person who has desires?
Right, God, of course.
No, come on. Your hand.
No.
What you mean?
Wait a minute. You have the ability to quench that through spirituality as a person that is young and have desires, but you don't have the ability to do that as an adult. So are you telling me? So are you telling me that you cannot be saved unless you are married?
Man, what you taking this? You taking this thing
No,
way
you
out the
want
way,
to know
bro.
that?
That's
I
not
want
even.
to ask the question.
What are we talking
Are
about,
you
bro?
saying that we are
I literally stated.
No,
Hold
That's a
on.
good
Can we bring
question.
it back?
Are we
Can we bring it back, bro?
incapable of being saved because we are going to sin unless
That's a
we
good
get
question.
married?
I'm not making that. I'm not gonna argue that point. That was never my
I'm
stance.
going
Why would I
back to
argue that
your
point?
original point where you said that y'all can save each other. I'm asking you a specific question going back to that. You're saying that we basically
play a part in saving each other, yes, through the covenant made by God for us, yes.
So if
yes,
you
bro,
are a single person that is not married, can you be saved unless you get married?
No, yes, you can be saved. You just have to
I
be
don't
more
think
disciplined.
you know.
Like, hold on. Like I said, like I just said, if you find yourself, hold on, if you find yourself being sexually, if you cannot control your desire, your earthly, your fleshly desire, then you should get married. If you can stay disciplined, because just because you don't get married and you're having, it's still a sin to have sex out of wedlock. So you still have to be disciplined from it. But that doesn't mean that getting in a covenant doesn't make it easier for you, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to acknowledge that being able to have a person, something that's safe. It's a verse in the Bible, and I know you probably want the exact verse and all of that, but I'm not that good at it, right?
I'm listening.
But it's a verse in the Bible that basically says, why would you want to put your lips on basically a prostitute's breast, right? Like, why would you want to put your lips on a stranger's breast when you can have a wife, a woman that somebody that's safe, something
Why
that
can't
you know what I mean?
both?
You know who she's laying with.
Hold on, wait. One of the greatest.
Bro, this is what it says in the Bible, brother. Like, I'm not here to argue
one
that.
One of the greatest.
The
person that wrote half the Bible was Paul. Paul never got married. He wrote half the Bible. What are we talking about?
That doesn't deflate my what I'm saying, bro. You still trying to deflate what I'm saying. There's no point in deflating. What you're saying can still stand. See, I'm not with arguing for no reason, bro. Like, you trying to argue for no reason. It's just like the last. Hold on. Let me talk real quick. Let me talk. It's just like the last argument. I just sat here and watched y'all argue about. Y'all was talking about two different arguments. Like, bro, I'm not here to. I don't like using words for no reason. I'm making a point. You changing it to something else. What I'm saying, what you're saying, bro. What you're saying, I agree with you. You can still be single.
Reference the word of God in order to do so. And now I'm saying that you're wrong. So now you want to make it seem like it's an argument. It's not. We're having a passionate discussion.
Okay, explain to me how I'm wrong, brother.
I'm not gonna say nothing negative about you. I think
I'm not gonna say nothing negative about you. I'm saying explain to me how I'm wrong.
So you got to get out your feelings and let's have a conversation. The fact of the matter is, we can have differences of opinion, and it don't have to be an argument. Nobody is attacking nobody.
Right. I'm not in my feelings.
Here's the fact of the matter is, my assessment of what you're saying is that you
said I don't like wasting words. Like,
well, then you shouldn't talk.
I'm saying, bro,
if you don't like wasting words, then don't talk. But what I am taking from this is you need a woman in order for you to save yourself. I don't think that that's the case for everybody. I believe
who said
God
that?
has given us.
Hey, let me tell you, you can't keep changing what I'm saying, bro. I'm right here. I'm right here. I can speak for myself, man.
The ability to make it to heaven and to make sure that we don't sin, and that was what Jesus came here for.
You can speak for you, bro.
Is to give us the power to do so.
You can speak for you.
And so that's, we could agree to disagree, but you can make your last statement. Go ahead.
We don't even have to disagree. If you choose to disagree, that's fine. Like, there's no point. But if you choose to disagree with me, then that's your choice, brother. If you like conflict, if you like conflict, and I get it. That's cool, bro. Like,
so wrong. Like, let me ask
disagree about with me, bro.
Hold on, Shampoo. What does conflict have to do with anything?
Because we're having a conversation. I'm arguing a point. You're changing the point. You're deflating it, trying to make it into an argument that you see. And that's fine. If you see it, brother, I don't want to take nothing from what you see. That's fine, right? But I'm not disagreeing with you on nothing. I've been saying that the whole time, but you constantly are trying to, like, push your point home. I'm not disagreeing with you. Everything you said, I agree with you. I simply said that it says in the Bible that if you find yourself being sexually promiscuous, basically you cannot control your flesh, then you should get married. God tells you should get married. That's all I'm saying. Like all the rest of this that we talking about, I don't know what we talking about.
That's not what you said. You're changing what you said. What you stand.
No, that's exactly what I said. I said that your wife can
change it just because.
I said that your wife can possibly save you from your temptation towards flesh from other women. If you can't control yourself,
I said,
then your wife
can agree. And I say that she can't save you from your temptation towards flesh. You have to have less of a temptation, because just because you get married and you can have sex with your wife, don't mean that it quenches your fleshly desire to be with other women.
Okay, and I don't disagree with you fully on that, but that doesn't negate the fact that this is what God said. He intended for it to help us, bro. Just because you can do something don't mean that you can't have help. You said a wife is a helpmate, right? Hold on. You said a wife is a helpmate, right?
So that's what she
does. She helps.
You. That's what I'm saying.
She helps in multiple ways, bro.
Nobody can save you. Nobody. That's what we disagree. Nobody can save you.
Jesus Christ can save. I know who can save.
But that's not a person. That's not a person. No person, no woman, no man, no wife, no husband can save you. Everything is individual.
Jesus Christ is a person. He was flesh.
No, just because
he rose in flesh.
No.
What you mean?
No.
He didn't rise in flesh?
He's not a person.
You talking about the Bible, bro. But you sitting here telling me that Jesus ain't rise in the flesh?
No, he made himself flesh.
Make sure you careful with your next word.
God gave his only begotten son. That is it. He made himself flesh to prove to us that it's possible that it can be done, and to give us
when he rose, was his body there? Was his body there, Anton? Tell me the truth now.
He made himself flesh so that he can save us and prove to us that it can be done. He had to do it. He had to be the perfect human specimen to remove the excuses and to give us the comfort.
All right.
That don't mean that he's a human being. He's not a human being.
You got it, brother. You got it.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna argue with you on that. It's nothing to be argued.
I'm from Fight Club. I'm not looking to be amicable. I'm looking to be right.
No, for sure. But see, I like to find solutions. I don't like to talk for no reason, bro. Like, you know,
I think you're gonna be
words mean something.
But during this live stream,
no, for sure.
Wrong.
You wrong too, bro. But it's cool. Matter of fact, you're not even. You know what? You're not even wrong, bro. Like, I actually agree with a lot of what you're saying. Other than
you meant it the first time.
But that's cool though. You feel me? Hey, it's content. It's all good, brother. Like, it's content.
So that means.
Hey, but hold on, real quick. Let me say this.
Damn, man.
Hold on. Hey, you gonna hold on for this, brother. Jesus Christ rose.
Hold on. Slow down.
Hold on. Let me state this. Jesus Christ rose in the flesh, brother, and I'm gonna leave it there. That's it.
What does that have to do with anything?
It means everything. I don't think you understand that, maybe.
Well, then explain it to me. Give me some insight.
Bro, nah.
So you want to say stuff and then you don't want to expound. I'm cool.
I mean, come on, man. I think everybody on this panel, if they understand what I'm saying, if they have ears, let them hear. That's it. Like, if they have
I know. All right. Let me talk now. Y'all been preaching.
Hey, you've been talking.
We're gonna go to super chats after shampoo.
I ain't trying to hear that, bro.
Please don't.
We trying to talk about substance, bro. You ain't talking.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh no. You telling me you need your wife?
Talking about girls, man.
You talking about girls?
Man, how old are you, bro? You need to focus on your lust issues, brother.
Believe me.
So
I don't need my wife. I don't need my wife to save me from shit.
I pay attention to words, man.
I don't need my wife to save me from shit.
That's good.
I don't give her that much credit. I don't give her that much credit.
Can I ask you a question, Shampoo?
So you could put your wife you could put your wife above God all you want because you can see her. I get it.
That's weird, bro.
You
weird.
said that. I didn't say that. You said it.
You got it, bro. It's weird though, bro. See, because I don't waste words.
If I didn't meet my wife, you said if I didn't meet my wife, I would be a sinner. So your wife saved you. She's your God.
Ooh.
I never said that.
You did.
I never said if I didn't meet my wife, I'd be a sinner. I said what it says in the Bible, man. Y'all, you know what? You want to change it, bro.
Let me ask you a question.
Man, look, bro. Hey,
all right.
You
Yeah,
got
I
it.
know. Call me names.
You got it, bro.
Come on. But
what
listen,
I call you?
I don't know. I can feel it. But let me just. When people get stuck, they try to bite me. But listen, what I'm asking you is this.
See, there you go with that weird stuff.
Oh yeah, bro. I know weird. Everything.
It's weird, bro.
Can I ask you a weird question? Can I ask you a weird question?
I don't really like weird questions. But go ahead.
If your wife dies, that means you have to find another girl so you don't sin?
That's a fair question.
I can't answer that question for you.
I can.
I'm supposed to know where I'm not the type. See, I don't walk around saying I'm a hoe, brother. Like, I don't do that.
You just did.
I face reality. You know what I'm saying? I face my flaws, brother. Like, I don't go around big ego trying to like prove that I'm full or I'm a hoe. Like, I'm whole. Man, listen, bro. Hey, if you whole, good for you, homie. You got it figured out, man. Keep doing what you doing, and that's what's up, bro. But for me, see, I'm gonna face everything head up, bro. Like, that's my whole life. That's what I do.
But
whatever I need is. Hey, hold on. Whatever I need is.
No. If you talking to somebody that's if you talking to somebody that's non-religious, you gotta answer my questions too.
All right, go ahead. I just answered it for you.
Okay, no, you didn't. I
told you. How am I supposed to know where I'm at that time, bro?
No. You can't get away from that with that.
Nah,
you can't
bro,
get away from that.
I can, bro. Life is complex.
You
First off, I'll tell you this. Okay,
all right. I'll let you talk, then you let me talk. Go ahead.
Let me give you an answer. See, I believe that my wife is a gift from God. You feel me? Like, I truly believe that, right? So if my wife, Lord forbid, was the past, the last thing that's gonna be on my mind is another woman at the time. Because I have a beautiful family. I'll be worried about my kids first off. You know what I'm saying? Like, second off, I don't even think I'll be ready to rush into nothing physical with nobody or emotional, right? So now, if you want to get complex, I can give you that. But what I'm trying to tell you is, bro, I can't tell you exactly where I'm gonna be at. See, because that's why I stay close to Jesus. Because I don't know where I'm gonna be at. But as long as I stay close to him, you feel me? Then I'm good. Like, but I can't tell you, man. People go through all types of stuff, bro. I'm finna tell you what I'm gonna react to.
No, got you. Now, can
Somebody,
I talk?
It could be anybody. Anybody can die tomorrow, bro. How you know? How you gonna deal with it? You tell me how you deal with it.
Got you. My whole family died. I deal with it. But let me ask you a question.
Right, you ain't know how to deal with it till it happened, though, huh?
I knew how to deal with it. I know how to deal with it. God, listen. Believing in God doesn't deflate me. I think I'm God. That's why sometimes I don't believe, because I think he's right here. That's how I carry myself. I didn't interrupt you. I didn't interrupt you.
After Shampoo say this, we got to read super chats.
The fact of the matter is, I will never worship or think anybody on this earth could save me from nothing. I know damn well that you lust after women even though you're married. I know it. I know. You can look at me crazy. I know it. Only thing that stops you is the winter when them coats come on. But other than that, your eyes is looking. Am I right or wrong? Now, if you take that frustration home of that vision of that girl and put it on your wife's face and have sex with her, that ain't right.
Yeah, that's still sin.
Let me tell you. Hold on. Okay, let me respond now. Let me respond.
All right, Shampoo, let him respond.
I'm done after this. I'm done after this. So since you so cured, right? You got it all figured out, right?
I got it all figured out.
Hold on. I'm not ashamed to point my flaws out. Like, I'm not ashamed of none of that. So I don't know.
I don't have no flaws.
Hold on, bro. Because you just attacked me personally, basically. I don't know what angle you trying to paint, but bro, you not bringing no shame on me, homie.
Listen,
hold on. I'm good with the man upstairs, bro. So I'm not worried about how you look at it.
Wrong. You don't take it personal, man. This is just we just kicking it.
My man just accused me. He just accused me of lust.
Wait, all right.
The whole time you been saying lustful things. This whole
so what?
Wrong life.
I'm done.
Stop.
All right, Anton, you got it. You got it, bro.
I'm saying don't take it personal, bro. We literally just like
no, honestly, it's good. It's all good. It's all good.
All right, cool. Let me read.
I know we all look at women.
Hey, saying don't make me feel shameful, homie. Just to let you know.
I thought you said I got it.
My bad.
All right, Bobby G in the building. Shout out to Bobby G. Says, yo, Slimmy, what up, bro? Don't take it out on everybody tonight. Miami flew up from 90-degree weather, beating the brakes off of Cleveland, and headed home. It's only one loss. Don't time me out for stating facts. Shout out to Bobby. I appreciate you, Bobby G in the building. After hours looking real different, says Centel. Equal opportunity smoke. Says, what up, no? Shout out to the gang. What up, EOS in the building? Mr. G Rap says Sterling looked like Anton and 2K as one person. David Harvey says, shout out to Shampoo and Watch. This ain't a super chat, but Real Will Baker says Anton never had a chick real quick. Boy, half the internet going crazy. What you talking about?
You got something now.
I'm your favorite female content creator's content creator.
Yeah. You hear me? Talk to him.
Damn, I wish he would have asked me. I wish he would have asked me.
Boy, the whole internet is going crazy over me. What you talking about, little baby boy? I cannot see it. Timo Anton says slow money. Justin Mabson says everyone wants one of them ones until you sent 33 straight messages and left 10 voicemails. Men and women are the same. Yeah. Shout out to you, Justin Mabson. Callie Mike in the building. Callie Mike says the fact that the men are this disingenuous is crazy. We all know or have seen women crashing out, and we know a ninja who like it. There's someone for everyone.
That's right.
Let me see what's going on. Mills says, peace, AD. Keep exposing these jokers. Shout out to my dog, Mills. I appreciate you. Maury, my dog. What up, Maury? Maury says, marriage comes from Abrahamic religions. There are absolutely guidelines, literally talks about rules for husbands and wives in the Bible. Chef Boy OVDZ, let him cook, says Callie Mike. PD Ice says she is disqualified because the man who chooses to marry her runs the risk of being cheated on the moment she finds out that the dude she crashed out over comes to town. Callie Mike is in the building, says, so for the panelists arguing with OVDZ. Am I saying that right? OVDZ? OVDZ. Can y'all tell us what qualifies a woman and disqualifies a woman from being a wife? Because it depends on you. We're going to get into that. I got y'all. The dark side says perspective. After 40 years of feminism, there are only winos, wives and names only. That's pretty funny. Wives are by exception. By and large, men are now being cautious. Me University says wrong life, you half right. Eve tripped, remember? DJ says it is better to marry than to burn with passion. Callie Mike says wrong life, you and your feelings scrap you making the conversation personal. Now we in Bible school because you're trying to make a point, you still wrong. Daddy in the Caddy says all barriers to God are rooted in vice addiction. DJ says, who said this? Spirit does not have flesh, the bones. Spirit does not have flesh and bones as you see I have. Manaman 90 says, we lost our aunt today, but guess what? He never failed me yet. Shout out to my dog Manaman. I appreciate you. Shout out to the chat. Thank y'all for holding us down. Make sure that y'all hit a like for the algorithm. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we're going to get to our second video.
And when my ex got a hold of my phone and went through my Instagram DMs and seen how many niggas wanted me and still stayed, I knew at that point that I had been doing things completely fucking wrong, like totally ass backwards. So, you know how you meet a guy, right? And he asks you for your number and he might ask you if you got a man. I've came to the conclusion that it is at that point that you should let that nigga know that you are dating and that you do have multiple niggas that you talk to. Why? Because I have gotten and retained so many niggas by simply being honest. Yes, I'm single, but I am dating, and there is several of you. And I know you're like, why would I tell him that? You know, why would I want him to think I'm a hoe? Dating does not mean that you're a hoe. I want y'all to get that out of your head. We are supposed to date. You are never supposed to put all of your eggs in one basket. Why would you just solely focus on one man when you can date 5 of them and may the best nigga win? You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, every nigga that I have told in the past 24 months that I am seeing other people has chosen to stay and actively pursue me and do what the fuck I want them to do. And I feel like it's because men genuinely like a chase. They like to feel like they conquered their prey. It's where the excitement comes in. Think about it. If you tell him like, oh, I never go nowhere, I'm not dating, I'm not seeing anybody, nobody wants me, ew. Listen to how that sounds. It's just like, she ain't nothing special. Like, this bitch, like, you know? But if you tell him that you're actually seeing people and, like, you make it hard for him to contact you and you're not always available, then his interest, you're going to pique his interest. Because it's just like, well, who is this girl? Like, why is she such a hot commodity? Why does everybody want a piece of her? Like, I got to get to know her. I got to win her over. It comes like a competition to men. Like, men love to compete with each other. No matter how much I think that they don't, I don't give a fuck what they tell you. I don't give a fuck if they hop in these comments and tell you that they don't like competition. Yes, the fuck they do.
Well, amen.
Having the options is not a good thing.
She's saying, tell the truth. Tell men the truth. They not gonna leave.
She's right.
Depends.
I mean,
it depends.
A lot of men talk tough. A lot of y'all talk tough, but from what I've seen and heard, a lot of men stick around for a lot of stuff. Like, men be sticking around, they be getting cheated on. Men be sticking around for stuff like this. Like, y'all get on the internet and say, oh, never do that, and the whole time doing that.
Depends. It depends on the woman.
Well,
Every situation, her specifically, is she somebody that live with her boyfriend, or does she have her own place? Because you got to put those factors in there. If you got a woman that's with a man, but she's not married, technically, yes, she's single, but she lives with this man. He's still providing and taking care of her as if they were married. But according to the law, they're not married. So if she's speaking from a woman who has her own, she got her own apartment, she pay her own bills, but she dates, although she's with a guy, that's completely different than a woman who's at home with a man who's taking care of them.
Well, that girl that just was talking was saying something that I wouldn't know about it, but that's what she's saying. She's saying that she had a man that looked in her phone and saw all them guys in her DMs and stayed with her. So then she said to herself, wow, come on, I was listening to it.
No, we heard it.
Agree or disagree. She made sense when she said that if you tell a man that you single, you don't go nowhere, nobody wants me. She threw that nobody wants me in there because that's the picture that she's saying that men are getting when you say that. She's trying to give you some game to get men to compete against each other for your affection.
Mm-hmm. That don't work for the at-home girl.
Yeah, that's not a woman that's moving with intentions. Because first of all, she used the key word entertain. Like, as a woman, you can't juggle that many men and give your attention to a good man like that if you're spread thin between all these multiple men like that.
I agree.
So I don't even believe.
Well, she's been burnt probably. Now she's woken up. Like, she's like, you know what?
She's probably burnt out, all the above. She most definitely. But it's just, if you're not getting the results or getting the man that you want, does it really matter? Like, I just hate that they get. I hate when they get on here and they expose themselves. I mean, it's good so people we can talk about it and use that as an example. But it's just like, what's the point of giving that information out and you're telling on yourself?
Because she seems hurt and bitter, and now she's gonna lash out.
She's trying to save face. Yeah,
it's like somebody that contracts a venereal disease like AIDS or something like that. Some people get angry and want revenge. So they go have sex with other people so they could have it with them. And that seems like what she's saying. Yo, girls, don't be telling these guys that you by yourself. Tell them you got a bunch of dudes, so they'll be competing against. Some women might want to hear that.
Nah, she want that attention.
Men to think that, though, all you have to do is not be available for them. You don't have to necessarily be talking to men.
Well, that's what she said. I mean,
won't be available.
She
had a whole
still
game.
juggling multiple men, though. She said she's still dating other guys. I mean, I'm not saying that she shouldn't be doing that, but I'm just saying, I just.
It depends on the situation. You can't tell if she's a woman that's living with a man or if she's a woman that pay her own bills.
What?
If you're not married and you're in a relationship with somebody, you're single. But you're not doing that in front of that man. You're not trying to flex. Look, Pete was trying to talk to me at the mall. You don't be showing me no attention. So
I think most men already know women have.
Yeah, but she said that the guy seen the numbers in her DM and he stayed. So she got her ego up to more or less tell dudes, yo, I ain't staying with you. I got this other dude and I got this other dude. I'm not trying to be tied down with one.
I mean, to me, what it sounded like is that she placed her value based on the number of DMs that she got, which in my opinion actually devalues her even more because she's basing on how much. In my mind, values her more because you're out there with her pink hair.
You're too available. You're too available out here. Yeah,
you're too available, bro. And then on top of that, on the opposite side, I have never met a man who ask me, do you have a dude or not? If I have a dude, I will tell you. So if you're trying to talk to me and you're a man, I don't think a man should ask you, hey, how many dudes you be talking to? I don't think you should be concerned about that. If
I think they already assuming.
Nah.
She will tell you.
Hey, not only would I ask you, do you got somebody or you with somebody, and you say no, I say, does he know that he's not with you?
But no, it doesn't even matter because you'll tell men that you're married or you're in a relationship, they still going. It doesn't matter.
They don't care.
It doesn't matter. I said that I told my the other day. Most women do the rejecting and most men get rejected. So it's just like, what's even the point?
That's what she was saying.
She entertaining men though. That's a problem. You just out here entertaining men.
She looks like she entertains men in lots of ways. Let's just be honest. I couldn't really take what she was saying too seriously because I mean I'm just profiling her and I'm just looking at her and saying she probably is getting a lot of men's attention and they're probably paying for it at the end of the night. So but if a woman who maybe didn't give off that vibe said the same thing, I don't know. I personally think that men should assume that women are getting a lot of attention. If they think she's cute, then someone else thinks they're cute too. I mean, I had this discussion just yesterday. I mean, it's hilarious, but that I already talked about this with someone else, but you should assume that a woman is getting attention. And if you, in her case, I think that back in the old days that it was okay to do that, like to court. I mean, my mom used to call it courting. Like but they weren't sleeping with these boys.
Exactly.
And nowadays you can't say, "Oh, I went out with this guy to dinner," because it's assumed that y'all smashed after dinner, right? That's like nowadays. That's how it is. So unfortunately, women can't date a different guy every night of the week. They can't.
But with all due respect, if your mother was telling you that story, that back in the day, she wouldn't tell you that she was having sex with you.
She would. I'm sure she wouldn't have told me that because
you can't say that she didn't.
I mean,
that was the culture back then.
That was the culture at the time.
But your mother broke the culture. Everybody didn't do everything because of the culture. There's people that broke the culture.
Well, that's true. But as far as to everyone else in the world that was viewing her, she definitely was not giving off. We had sex after dinner. Okay.
I just don't want people to think that back in the day women was all pure. Now they was doing
that's not true. We still had women that were, women of the night, and the women were having babies out of wedlock and cheating on their husbands. This has been happening in biblical times.
And then top it off. But top it off by going to church on Sunday. And
that happens still today. So,
But
my point is, first of all, I couldn't take her as seriously as I would have maybe taken it coming from somebody that didn't look like they stripped at a strip club. I mean, I'm just be honest. Because she's definitely getting attention. The question is, what type of attention are these men trying? Are they giving her attention because they just want to sleep with her and they're just trying to get her? Or are they giving her attention because they really want to date her?
No.
That is, I think that most of us women can determine the difference when we talk to guys that are in our DMs, or if guys do talk to us in our DMs. We know which ones are trying to smash and which ones are just saying, hey, I saw you last night on the show, you look really beautiful, I just want to tell you that's
Mimi,
it.
they all want to smash.
Of course they all want to smash, but they're not all coming off on that, like that.
I don't think, but we got to stop thinking that girl, just because she got pink hair and all that stuff, you think that she's sleeping with all of these guys. There's a lot of girls that don't sleep with 6 and 7 people. They just getting money from them, getting dinners, and you know what I'm saying?
Y'all moving the goalposts.
You think that's profiling? A man is going to want.
I don't think it's okay. I'm just telling you, I think
y'all moving the goalposts.
I agree, but a man, even if he's giving you all these dates and stuff, he gonna want something in return eventually. Now that doesn't mean you got to give it to him, absolutely. No, but you, it's a transaction. We gotta let it be known that it is a transaction. Like you got to give something to get something. Like that's the bargain.
She said in the video, she was referring to showing the man that she can get attention from other men. Yeah. It wasn't necessarily what she's doing. She want to show.
That's what happens. She showed him, but she said later on, she just started telling guys I'm dating in the beginning. I'm dating multiple people, and I'm single. So I think the first, when she showed the guy, was just the first guy. And then she just resorted to actually.
And then she said that women say, I stay home, and she's making that negative. The fact that you stay home and you don't really go.
Well, I think she was saying that men will look at you in a negative light, meaning don't nobody want you because you're sitting at home all day.
She's trying to give you game.
But she's trying to make what she's doing okay. She's trying to say
that's what she's trying to do.
Doing is okay. Yeah, that's all that she's doing.
She ultimately wants attention.
Ultimately.
Yeah. Oh, nobody with pink hair is not asking for attention. Right. People with pink hair want attention.
Nobody with tattoos are asking for
I love attention. I love it. So don't try to correlate. I love attention. Okay.
She does too.
That's a fact.
Men automatically know there's a harem of men that's either wanting to get with you or trying to talk to you. So it's like, what's even the point of people saying it? They already know that. They already know that. Especially in the club. Especially if you are in the club.
Hell, you could be at Walmart. Don't matter
where you at.
Gas station. Hey. Come on now. Like, that's the culture.
I think that for whatever reason, women, y'all can't be this dumb. Like, y'all can't be this crazy. Because it's like, y'all think that moving like men make y'all more valuable. Yeah. And it don't. And
that's exactly what it is.
It's not a more valuable thing though, Anton. I think you should change the verbiage to it makes us more. A lot of men have these stigmas about women that, they don't do this, they don't think like this. Women don't desire multiple men, or women don't desire or not attracted to multiple men, even if they're in a relationship. And like, we're not saying it makes us more valuable. It's saying like, these are things that women, like a woman can talk to and date multiple men and not just be that. You know what I mean? It's not that she's trying to make herself seem more valuable because she's trying to move like a man, but a lot of men try to tell us women how we can and can't maneuver, and y'all try to base off of how we're quote unquote built. But like, a lot of women can move in certain ways that a man can. Doesn't mean that we're trying to be more valuable.
It means that they're broken. It means they're broken.
Let me replay the beginning of the video for you real quick. Because exactly what she's doing is giving advice to other women.
She's giving you game
based off of trying to move like how men move.
Yeah.
I'll play the beginning of the video for you again, and I'm gonna help you to understand why.
And when my ex got a hold of my phone and went through my Instagram DMs and seen how many niggas wanted me and still stayed, I knew at that point that I had been doing things completely fucking wrong. Like, totally ass backwards. So, you know how you meet a guy, right? And he asks you for your number and he might ask you if you got a man. I've came to the conclusion that it is at that point that you should let that nigga know that you are dating and that you do have multiple niggas that you talk to. Why? Because I have gotten and retained so many niggas by simply being honest.
So
feel proud, ho.
So my point is that I think that they are.
Disgusting.
They're doing exactly that. And the problem with that is that for whatever reason, y'all thinking that y'all getting one up on us by dating all of us when we already know that y'all all of ours. And why I say that, and the reason that I'm saying that is just because y'all honest, and we appreciate the honesty, but just because y'all honest and y'all tell us that y'all busting it down for all of us, it don't make us like you more. It just means that
is not what we said.
Anton, she said date, talk to. She didn't say sleep with.
This is the reason why I said that y'all can't look at it like men, because in your mind, you thinking that you're dating. In our mind, we just busting you down. That's
just
my
because
point.
A woman can.
No.
You're bringing sex into something that don't have sex, though.
You're trying to
you
make
don't smash everybody you date.
You're trying to make this seem like this is a mutual perspective of no, we're dating. Guys are not looking at you as we're dating.
Come on,
they're looking at you like, yo, I'm about to.
No, I'm just saying that's what men think when you.
I'm about to bust down my Thursday. So just because you told us, that just helps us to be able to slot you more effectively. All right, that's my Thursday hoe, and she gonna go and be with her other dude or whoever it is that she talking about. As a matter of fact, I don't even care. I might laugh with you like, oh man, that's crazy. How many? All right, come in here, face down, ass up. Cool. That don't mean that I'm dating you. That means that you my Thursday chick. And so that's what I'm saying.
You're computing dating with smash, and the two aren't always synonymous.
They are, but they are in the minds of men, though. That's what you got to understand.
That's not a problem, then.
Yes, it is your problem because that's how you're being perceived.
That is a problem, and it's in the mind of the women too, because the fact that you are dating multiple men, I allude to the fact that you're sleeping with multiple men, because even back in the day when Mimi was saying when you're courting, you weren't courted by multiple men, you courted by
it's seen
one.
As promiscuous,
You're courted by one person. So the very fact that you may be not sleeping with these multiple men, but the fact that you're dating 1, 2, 3, 4, more than one.
I'm not dating. Why do y'all think
you're not? You're sleeping with him, and let's be honest, she's sleeping with him because of the way that.
But if you turn the tables around, and a man is saying to a woman, "Yo, I'm single, but I'm dating a lot of girls," that girl ain't gonna leave neither. She gonna be into the competition.
And
that's why if a dude got a lot of babies and he meet a girl that doesn't have any babies, the first thing that girl wants is a baby from that dude, knowing that he got all them other kids.
No,
if a man has a bunch of women, they will automatically think that he's sleeping with her. Like, so if we're gonna say this is the same for men, we should think it's the same for women.
Yeah,
if a woman has multiple men, she's sleeping with at least one of them.
They're sleeping with multiple. They used to have chaperones. You brought the man that you courted, and you were chaperoned by the elders, and it was one. Not one, not another one on Tuesday, not a third one on Wednesday. It was one.
This is just that new stuff.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like, guys are not gonna leave because, oh man, another nigga busting it down. They just know not to look at you as a wife. That's it.
It's my
or if that dude,
like I was saying earlier,
if that dude does look at you like a wife, then he's gonna.
So let me get this straight. Y'all can bust down multiple chicks while you busting down me. But God forbid I go bust somebody else.
It's over. It's over.
Tiff and Tack.
Cancel.
Hold on.
Out of here. I'm gonna fuck.
This is what I'm saying.
We're different though.
You can't bust down anybody. You a girl.
Yeah, you're getting bust down.
You're getting bust down every single time.
If I go bust down somebody, you getting posted to the wall. You you'll kill. Like, what are you talking about? You gonna bust down a dude?
Contrary to belief, women don't want a man who sleep around. Now, I feel like they tolerate it because they feel like that's just how men are, which I call BS on that too. But women don't want no man out there giving out his seed frivolously.
I don't know about
how do you call BS on that on men? How do you
I love a man who has sexual discipline.
Yeah, but a lot of women don't.
It just women
don't care.
So you would like a man, the ideal man for you. You would like to teach him how to have sex with you.
See, why do you always compute apples to oranges? You take
it's not
like
apples
you're the
to oranges. It's a logical.
It's a logical and giving them out. Like I don't understand how you create these scenarios in your head.
Oh God, you're just not thinking quick enough. Like you have to
I'm not
understand.
quick enough, or
it's
you're
a logical correlation. If you like a nigga that has dick discipline, it's a nigga that is that is inexperienced with women.
I feel myself becoming overwhelmed with emotion, so I'm going to mute myself. Okay. I'm gonna be feminine and mute myself because the watch is making me tighter than a booty hole right now.
Yeah, if you gotta announce it, then it's not true. So,
what do you mean by that?
That means that it's almost like somebody in the chat, and they'll say, "Hey guys, I'm leaving." Like if you really just wanted to leave, you would have left.
Yeah.
I didn't say leave. I said mute myself because what I really want to say, and how I really want to give it to them.
Why just really say it?
Girl, go on, give it to him. Go on, get clipped up. We got clipped up last week. Go ahead.
No, because I still care about.
She can't answer. She doesn't want to. Yeah, no.
Y'all stop, Jess. Jess is stopping herself.
Listen, the Lord is still working on me.
Character. Go ahead, Jess.
No, because I feel like watching took me out of character, and I just don't want to be on the internet out of character.
Yeah, he'll bait you.
I'll go. That's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go ahead and digress.
I'm not doing anything.
And I'm gonna shut up because I know myself.
Why are you announcing it? Why are you announcing it?
I announced it because I was telling him that I am leaving the conversation with him, and that's the reason why.
That's why
I announced it.
That's why when a woman in a relationship,
what I really want to do and what I really want to say, and if I could get through this screen, I wish I could.
You're gonna hurt me. You're gonna hurt me.
If I could right now.
This is why niggas is choosing. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, all that.
Listen, again.
Hey.
I just don't. I guess if somebody help me to understand this, if a lady can help me to understand this, I would very much appreciate it. Why do y'all think that acting like a guy in whatever way y'all want to frame it when it comes to relationships, why do y'all think that works for y'all?
It's repulsive. It's repulsive.
It's not okay. It's not that women think that it works. There are genuinely women out there who enjoy multiple men. There are women who are out there who can have sex with no attachments.
Those are you're talking about prostitutes
who can move in the same regard. I don't feel like they're trying to one up men. That's just some women. That's just how they are. It doesn't mean
describing a prostitute, Jess.
Yes. I'm not disputing that there's women that do that. We know that. But what I'm saying is, why do they frame it in a way to where it's like, girl, and these guys is going. They ain't gonna like. You don't understand
because we're constantly told what we think and how we feel as women. Y'all will tell us, no, women don't think like that. Oh no, women could never move like that. And we're
because in order to get
watch. Please, but nobody is saying that you don't. I literally just agreed with you and said, yep, there are women like that. That's not the art. That's not the point of disagreement. Why do y'all talk like men and not realize that you look like a hoe? Like,
I'll tell you why, Anton.
Because I'll give you an example.
They think that they were claiming.
Most of the guys I know that bust down, the majority of the chicks don't say, nor do they name the chicks that they busting down. They just be fucking them.
That's it right there.
They don't go and announce, hey, I'm a slut. Women that sleep with multiple men will go and say, I'm just like these niggas.
No, the real hoes don't say nothing.
Why you gotta do that?
Yeah, a lady owns the room. Nothing. A hoe will put a business out there. A lady owns the room. When a lady walk in, everybody get quiet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
like,
they think.
But what they got to do with this though?
Yeah, but they think we're winning because the way we act, so they try to imitate it and think it's gonna win for them.
But because they think they're reclaiming their power, that's why they do.
That's
the
first realistic answer.
Right.
They thinking, okay, you know what? I'm
it's
gonna outdo a man. I'm gonna outdo a man. I'm gonna outshine him. I'm gonna do him worse than he did me. But it's just like it's not the same. You're a woman. You're meant to be entered. They do the entering, so it's not the same outcome or look that you would have if you were to do it. Unfortunately.
So to speak to your point, Destiny, and to go back to Jess, why do y'all talk like men when it comes to doing hoe behavior? Is what I'm saying. What does that do?
Because we're trying to make it equal. That's what it is. Because
it's ego.
What degeneracy?
They're trying to make it equal to be okay with being a hoe when you're not. The fact is that we cannot move the way men move. That's it. Like there's no way, there's no scenario in the world where you be okay that you have a higher number than your significant other.
I don't think that guys, a lot of guys that, let's just say they mess with multiple different women, their goal is not to mess with, and this is just the guys that I know, their goal is not to try to mess with multiple different women. They just so happen to have multiple different women. It's not something that they're trying to do. They don't go outside and say, man, let me add to the collection. It's just a part of what they got going on. As a matter of fact, a lot of those guys, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them be thinking to themselves, man, I wish I could just find, just chill out. It'd be dope to have this, because sometimes them same women are headaches. You know what I'm saying? It's a headache dealing with multiple different chicks from that perspective. So
but
it's
they still choose it though.
It's not something that they're advertising. It's just who they are and a lifestyle that they just so happen to be living at the time. They're not promoting it. It just is what it is. You see what I'm saying? But it seemed like when women, a lot of times, not all of them, but a lot of women that are living a lifestyle actively promote it. You see what I'm saying? Like if guys is kicking it with the homies, it was like, yeah, I fucked that little chick over there or whatever, right? That's just a homie conversation. That's just a conversation. But it's like women are trying to get kudos and points for it, and I don't understand that.
It's social media. They're being validated by social media. It's a trap.
Misery loves company. So they want more women. Come over, and let's all be traumatized together. Because like I said before, women who come out and try to give the good message, they're crucified. They're crucified. Even the women who are putting their marriages online. Oh, I don't like when women put their men into their social media or they platforms, because then just take the thrill away, because they don't got a man. So women don't, not all, but they don't want to see the positive side of a relationship.
Well, that's all it is,
because it reminds them that they don't have that. It reminds them of the trauma they've experienced with not the good guy. So it's misery loves company. I truly believe that.
That's true.
What it is. That's what it is.
Good point, Destiny.
Well, yeah, women are incentivized, through social media to do these things. You're incentivized through these platforms.
Social media.
Hoes has existed since the beginning of time. Like that's not a new thing. Hoeing has been hoeing since forever. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying, it's this mind-blowing thing that we just now discovering. The problem is it's no balance no more. Like it used to be a kind of more of a balance between, I'm not, you're not trying to be in the streets. It's like it's an imbalance of way more hoes. The ratio of hoes is way too high now. It's like, all right, this is a little weird. It's a little awkward.
Yeah.
Maybe
the culture's debaucherous.
Everything is supposed to have an equal and opposite reaction. Everything is supposed to be, a yin and a yang. Now it's like way up here, and it's like, wait a minute, everybody hoes?
Yeah, the pendulum is the pendulum has shifted too far.
So can only women be hoes, or can men be hoes too?
No, men can't be hoes. Men are homemakers.
You know what? Watch.
But I don't think that stops women from getting with those type of men though. So I don't think that probably
because they tolerate it though. They tolerate it. Destiny. Let me ask you something. Yeah, they tolerate it. They tolerate men being so in their work. But ideally, a woman don't want they man out there slanging dangling like that. They just don't.
I agree with
you. But they want an experienced man who's good in bed, though, right?
I don't know, guys. I don't know. Listen, I know guys. Let's say a guy fuck up, right? Let's say he got his main chick and he fuck up. Like, he not thinking to himself, oh man, I can't wait to go and do it again. Niggas be, honestly, a lot of guys, they be like, man, I got to get my life together. Like, it's not like this is what they trying to do. This is just something that they dealing with or whatever, right? It's not a goal. I don't know why it's like a goal to be a hoe. What the fuck is going on?
Because that's what's celebrated.
Most niggas are trying to figure out
because they looking for
life together. They trying to figure out, oh man, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta fuck. I gotta go see my kid. I gotta do all of this or whatever. Nobody is trying to be fucked up.
Because they looking for love, man. They looking for love. They looking for something.
They're not looking for love. They're looking for validation.
Yeah, they're looking for
validation, and it's celebrated. It's celebrated, and which really, honestly, is not really celebrated. There's a small minority of women that are out here being hoes, but they're the loudest. I truly believe that there's a lot of more women being at home, being just by themselves, being at home, being boring, I guess is what we're trying to allude to. Then there is
guys, most of the guys that talk about it, they be like, yo, go get your money up. Because the idea is that when you winning in life, everything falls into place anyway. So most guys is like, yo, focus on getting your bag, focus on running it up, focus on, you know what I'm saying, leveling up in this way, and this way, and this way. They don't spend their time trying to figure out how to get hoes. Like, either you get them or you don't.
I want to speak to Jess's point because I do understand where she was coming from, but this is where I disagree at. I feel like, I believe actually, that the characteristics that women want in men will come from the man that is with a bunch of women. So the man that has charisma, the man that's fluent in talking with women, he's had to put that time in with having multiple women in order to
got the stank on
work those muscles. You know what I'm saying? So because most women view men as corny. So that man that would be cool, the cool, I wouldn't say the bad guy, but like the cool dude, the one that know how to speak to women.
Yeah, he don't gotta be bad.
He's a charmer. Because he's been with multiple women. He knows how to juggle multiple women in his little harem. So that's what I was.
And that's sexy.
Disagree.
That's sexy to women.
Yes, they like that. Now they might not want to deal with him cheating, but like you said, they put up with it because what's the other option? To be with a dude that's all up their butt? They don't like that. They don't like that.
See, that goes back to the first video that I played, where the chick was like, "Oh, the dude that's looking to take me out and give me $500 dinner."
They don't want it,
and I don't like him. And this dude that won't do nothing for me.
She like him.
She was almost mad at the guy. She was almost
that's
angry.
that toxic.
She was almost angry at the guy that wants to take her out. She wasn't saying, he's a good dude. She was like, I don't even like that motherfucker. She hate him.
No. That comes to the post you did last week with Ari Lennox. You remember that? She was more attracted to that toxic energy. She knew it wasn't the right choice, but that's what she liked. She was like, I like this toxicity. That's what pulls me.
The difference
because those are toxic
Lennox,
women.
But the difference between Ari Lennox was people were trying to make her like somebody else. Ari Lennox seemed like she was coming to the realization that that's what she likes, and people were telling her she shouldn't like that. This is something different.
I believe
women who are out here are toxic. I believe women who just out here entertaining multiple men, they are toxic.
I think we all are. At some point.
That's a toxic behavior. That's a toxic trait. You sleeping with multiple men or dating multiple men or entertaining or talking to however you want to frame it, that's a toxic ass trait.
I don't believe that everybody or every person is toxic. I do think that there are grounded.
I didn't say everybody, every person. I said if you're the type of woman that entertain, talk to multiple women.
I wasn't talking about you, Carmen. I was referring to Destiny.
Yeah. I think we all are. First of all, we're emotional creatures. We have some level.
Don't mean it's toxic though.
There's a threshold. I got you.
Don't mean it's toxic.
I think it just comes from like imperfection.
We all got it in there.
There's levels to it.
It's levels to it.
It's a threshold for sure.
Can we all be toxic? Yes.
Jess, would you consider yourself toxic without being specific?
No.
You don't think you're toxic?
Absolutely not.
Definitely toxic.
Absolutely not. I don't.
You support the most toxic takes up here from women.
I don't believe so.
Man, like a man decapitated her husband. I can see where she was coming from.
Y'all can say what y'all want on this panel, but none of y'all have never been in a relationship with me. I don't condone toxic behaviors. I don't condone putting my hands on a man. I don't like to scream, fight, and argue. We can't have a conversation like grown folks. Then we don't need to have this conversation.
Yeah, but what if I want to yell? What you gonna do?
We're mostly toxic.
You're not gonna yell at me.
We're not talking. Hold on, Jess. We're not talking about.
You heard that shit
on a panel. I'm talking about.
I don't think I'm toxic though. I don't think that. I don't.
Okay, that's cool. I'm with you.
I'm toxic with my man. It's cute. It's foreplay.
I watch. I learned a lot from Maury. From watching that, no matter what this dude do, she could jump on the ground.
But you know what? The toxic women have the better luck with the men, though.
At the end of the show, she's right back on his cock.
Men like toxic women.
To a threshold.
Men like toxic women. Y'all don't like healthy women. Y'all don't like healthy, grounded women. You like toxic women.
No, we do like them.
Yeah,
to
a threshold.
I want you to be nice and healthy, and then when you when you come into the relationship with me, I want to ruin you.
There you go.
See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't like
Jolly Ranchers in your mouth.
Man,
I mean, y'all don't like grounded women. You
I like that purple tongue, that red cherry tongue.
I think y'all like getting hit between the washer and the dryer. I think y'all like getting cussed out.
Whoa.
We're not getting beat up.
I think y'all like being talked to crazy. I think y'all like getting hit on.
Excuse me? What?
I believe y'all like that.
Explain yourself,
you're
Jess.
toxic. Then you're toxic.
Explain yourself, Jess.
Why would a man like getting abused?
What you mean by that, Jess?
Y'all do.
Explain it.
Yeah, you're toxic. You're insane. You're a little freak, but you know.
I did an experiment.
I mean,
I did an experiment.
Men do like toxic women.
I did.
They do. She just got a point.
Hold on.
Kind of like the crazy thing. Y'all do. She got a point.
I'm gonna go over to the next subject. I got one more video for y'all, but I did an experiment. And I put this on my daughter's life.
Wow.
That's
I did an experiment. Over the last week, I did an experiment where I was basically like being the nicest person I could possibly be. Like super nice. And everybody to everybody that's in my life. No, this is the honest to God truth.
Everybody. Anton, why you keep laughing?
Because you're not usually like that. You coming out of who you really are.
I think it's hilarious. I did I was super nice as I could possibly be. And I'm talking about nice to where it's like I'm not ever pushing back because I'm fairly toxic. I call myself a toxic.
Me too. I know.
And I think it's dope. I think it's really, really dope. And after about 3 days, I had several different people. They said, "Can you please go back to the other you?" That's the honest.
What they were used to.
Maybe they thought you was being phony.
They were used to that.
They said they crave it. They crave it. They said, "Can you please go back to the other you?" They crave it. Can you please go back to being the other you? Please. They don't want that shit.
Yeah,
I don't want that.
They love toxic.
Too nice, goody two shoes.
No.
Oh my God, can you? You know what, baby?
I
They
do.
don't want the best for you. They don't
No,
want
you
that.
don't.
They wouldn't even know how to
You know
deal
what
with
they
a man.
want?
No,
You know
yes,
what they
I really
want?
do. That's what I really want.
You know what
No,
they
you
want?
don't.
You know what people want? They want you to tell them what the fuck to do and say, hey man, what the fuck you doing? Get the fuck over here.
That's what women do, well, at least.
Yep.
That goes for men too. Because
No.
there wouldn't be that goes for men too.
No, it goes for weak men.
Nah,
Shit.
let me tell
I
you
want
why.
no nigga- I want nobody
Let
tell
me
me
tell
what to
you
do.
why. It goes both
The
ways.
context matters too, right?
Because there's a whole industry out here with dominatrix, with
That's mental illness.
Yeah,
How you know about that, Carmen? How you find out about that?
I know things. Anyway, but that's what I'm saying. And they be like the most masculine men. So it goes both ways. Jess is right. Jess is right.
Why do I got a curse pot? That don't make sense. This is after hours. I don't curse on a Millionaire Morning Show. They don't count here. Once it get past 12 o'clock here, and then I'm able to do what I want to do.
Oh, okay.
When it get past 12 o'clock, take off your bras. Past 12 o'clock.
And they go shampoo toxic. See, that's a toxic trait shampoo. We all
Let me read some of the super chats.
You are the father. I love this.
Let me read some of these super chats, and then we're gonna get to the last question. Galatians 5:16, walk by spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of the flesh. Shout out to Sauce God. I appreciate you. New Culture Empire says, Anton, they still ain't cut you a check for giving them content for 3 months straight. Nah, man, I'm coming to get my reparations. That's all right.
Oh, shit.
Saul says, men are not competing. We're building a roster and keeping them on a string. Real players understand the game. She a bopper, by the way. Let these women talk, says Man. University says, your man gonna be getting laughed at behind his back. Callie Mike says the fact that Jess make excuses for women to act like men speaks volumes and is sad and disingenuous. Lil Warner says, Jess, y'all do like men who sleep around and who have in the past, because those are the men who know how to talk to women and know.
I don't. No, I don't.
Women like to trauma bond, says Callie Mike. Grizz Tree says, can we define corny for the class? The culture is cooked. And how to spell toxic is JESS, says Mr. Guap. Y'all ready for the next video? Let me know when y'all ready.
I'm ready.
I want to make sure that everybody here, because I don't want y'all to say, Anton, can you replay it?
The good one. We got a good one. Let's go.
All right. I'm about to play it.
Ready like Freddy.
Since men don't approach women anymore, I guess I should start going up to men. I live in a city, and literally anytime I'm walking anywhere, anytime I see a cute guy, it's always heads down, headphones in, he won't look at anyone. Literally no one is approachable anymore. No one looks at each other. Everyone's heads down, and no one's smiling or just seems happy. Literally no one's socializing. What am I supposed to do? Chase a guy down the street that does not want to be bothered and ask him if he is single? I feel like I give off the most approachable vibes. I'm always smiling, looking pleasant, not looking at my phone. I don't wear my headphones. Literally never once. I've never been approached. Fucking get this. I was talking to a guy I matched with on Cuffed. We were talking on the phone, had the fucking best conversation ever. Ghost me. He literally ghosts me. Just now, if you have like a really good phone call with a guy you matched with on a dating app like Raya, Cuffed, Tinder, or whatever, I guess you just ghost them immediately. It's funny though, like on the phone when we were talking, I asked him if he like ever approaches a girl at a bar or in the street, and he was like, no, God, no. So I guess maybe that was just a red flag. That men forget that they literally have the power in the situation. So that's why everyone's single.
I got two questions. The first one is, are most people checked out? And is that why most people are single? And two, have everything shifted so much to where more women are now approaching men versus men approaching women? Because I got several different videos of women that say that they shooting their shot, they feeling embarrassed, they doing this, they doing that. Has everything shifted and gotten so far out of whack to where women are approaching guys more than guys are approaching women?
Yeah.
Yes, because I will say this: who gonna be the women? A lot of men want to get courted. A lot of men want to get flowers. A lot of men want princess treatment and not allowing a woman to be the woman. I do see that a lot. And then also to the other point is I would rather eat a blue jean jacket and I would rather mop the ocean before I go out there and pursuing a man. Women, all you need to do is be feminine,
it's coming,
fit, and friendly.
Get your blue jean together then.
Oh,
I want to hear what the man got to say. I want to hear what the man got to say. Y'all checked out?
Wait, weren't you on the show?
That young lady.
We're not getting into that show.
When I speak to men on a personal basis every day, you know, a lot of men feel like they're not valued. A lot of men feel like it's nothing for them to benefit in that relationship. A lot of men, you know, don't really see value in it right now, and that's on the average everyday Joe, you know, type of time. So I can see why men are not approaching women, you know, because they're looking elsewhere for value or for purpose, you know.
I don't agree. I think men are approaching women. They're just doing it differently now. Like men don't approach women like they used to back in the day. Walk up to you, hey, shawty, what's your number? And they don't do that anymore. They're in your DMs or they'll like a picture. They're not as straightforward with wanting to get to know you as they probably used to be.
When you say liking a picture,
social media.
Do y'all automatically assume that because a guy like y'all picture that they?
Yes, 100%.
It
man comes to my inbox and likes a bunch of pictures on my page. Just go down and like them all. 9 times out of 10, he's gonna follow that up with a DM. So let's be for real. Most of the time.
So what if he likes a bunch of pictures but he don't DM you?
Not necessarily. I don't think it's always that way.
And nothing happens after that, Anton. I've had that happen. Nothing happens.
But does he like you, or is he just showing you love?
He just, in my opinion, unless he's showing me love until he says otherwise. I don't read minds. I don't make assumptions either. So to me, that's just showing love.
With a DM with
that young lady in the video, and we gonna get back to the video. That young lady in the video is saying that she was a cute girl. She smiles, and all the people have their head down because with the phones, you got everything that you need in that phone. Like their eyes are not on anything because they're on that phone.
Right.
So the algorithm got you caught up. She's trying to cut it out, like saying, I'm not on my phone. I'm just looking around. And everybody got their head down. It has nothing to do with her.
She's not lying. I was in the mall. I was in a mall not long ago, and a guy that knew me from Instagram messaged me and was like, hey, I just seen you in the mall. And I was like, why didn't you come up and say hi? He didn't say hi in person, but he did in the DM. And I was like, okay, well, next time you see me, come and say hello. Like that's how crazy it is now. A lot of I don't know if they're scared or if it's just not the way it's done anymore. Like I don't know.
I think they're scared. I think
they don't know how to. They don't know how to. They don't know how to because they've been told
that when men tell them to smile, they used to get lip back. So now it's just like we ain't dealing with y'all. We just off y'all.
You didn't see them calling. They was calling the game gay for shooting a shot.
Hold on. They was giving them that's just a reaction of them responding to the women and the backlash that they got from women. So now it's just like, okay, I try to be a good guy and try to approach, and now y'all giving y'all butt to kiss. Okay, y'all can kiss my butts, and I think that's what they're doing now. It's sad to say, but
I think we taking it too serious. I think people taking this shit too serious, bro. This ain't, and I ain't calling nobody out, but just talking about like niggas want flowers and want to be courted. Where y'all finding these niggas at? Wrong life talking about dudes out here talking about.
They be like, who gonna take me out too?
Oh no. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm
trying to understand.
I get chicks in the super chats. I get not just super chats, like big time cash apps, like. It's a real thing.
No, I get that.
No, they'll show you some love. Like,
no, I get that, AD. But what I'm saying is, like, where is the? So it's some girls out here that's like, if a nigga don't do this, then I'm not going blah blah blah. Where the niggas that's saying that?
They send gifts, nigga. I'm telling you, they send them to your PO box. They They sending whole packages.
What do they want?
What I'm saying, you missing what I'm saying.
Care packages, nigga. I'm telling you.
No, I get it. No, I ain't saying that they won't do that, and I ain't saying that they ain't doing it. I'm saying we're the niggas who saying I ain't gonna talk to you unless you do that. We not saying that. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if you do that, if you want to buy a nigga, hold on. Let me. I'm gonna shut up again. I'm gonna go back on mute. Y'all can say whatever. But I got homeboys. I talk to a lot of people on a day-to-day basis, but they normal people. You see a girl at the gas station, you like, hey yo, she keep walking.
You right about that, OBDZ. Like shooters shoot. Shooters are still shooting.
Yeah, we gonna shoot, right? Like, we gonna try. And if you say no, oh well. I done seen Michael Jordan miss too many shots. I done seen Steph Curry miss too many. Not to try.
It's just like on a like just switch full of. It's like when you look at the news, all you hear is like racism and this and that. But then when you go outside, everybody's just chilling. Like,
hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't experience it. Like, I don't experience.
I think that if you go to like bars or you go to little spots and stuff like that, you'll see it happening in real time. Yeah, it happens.
I mean, of course, there's gonna be people who still shoot. Like, but what I'm saying is, I don't know what I was saying was conflated with. But what I was saying, I don't know about no flowers and none of that. But what I'm saying is, when I talk to average men, bro, like men who are average 9-to-5 workers, the average men, bro, a lot of them have been wrong in relationships, and they're not quick to jump into another situation. Not because
he's been wronged or his karma.
Not because hold on. Not because they're shy, but because they have actually been affected. You know what I mean? In real time, financially, emotionally. Mentally, like, you know, it has nothing to do with shy. It's about taking that risk, and not only that, but see, men, we pay financially. Like, women don't pay financially. So when a woman decides to get up and leave, you know what I mean? She can do that, and she can take something with her. She gonna be good. It's not like that for the man. A man can't continuously create family after family after family. Why
does it always go? And that's what I was asking, right? Because you're talking about normal 9-to-5 guy. I'm a normal 9-to-5 guy, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Bro,
I mean, we all pretty much regular, most of us.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's most people in America are normal 9-to-5 people. The internet will make you feel like everybody's $1 million YouTuber or got $1 million makeup line or what. No, we don't. Niggas go to work every day, bro.
That part right there.
It's getting late. I'm gonna have to get up in the morning. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? Because that's life, bro. Like, when did that become unnormal? And I promise to God, I'm not walking out the house feeling like I'm just so undervalued. Like, niggas really
real talk.
Niggas ain't really.
That's real talk right there.
Like, we taking this shit a little too serious, bro. Like, okay,
I disagree with you on that, though.
It's serious, though.
Like, it ain't serious.
It's serious, though, bro.
This shit ain't serious.
Just because
it is, bro.
That don't mean you undervalue yourself, bro.
You said
what? It doesn't mean you under. Go ahead.
No, what you said? No, I was trying to get back to what you said.
I'm saying that don't mean that you undervalue yourself. You say I don't wake up and walk outside, and that means that you do value yourself. Then I'm saying I'm gonna protect me. I'm gonna make sure I'm good. I'm gonna put myself first. That is valuing yourself. Undervaluing yourself is jumping back into a situation that could possibly be a risky situation that could possibly lead to more damage.
Because
that could possibly lead to more turmoil.
Risky, like, bro. It's gonna always be risky, bro. Because we can't. Anything you can't control is risky. You feel what I'm saying? Like, anything you can't control other human beings. So it's gonna.
I agree with you.
I don't think
I agree with you, but
I don't think
that don't change how men looking at it. Like,
I'm a man.
That don't change how men looking at it, bro.
I'm a man. That's what I'm saying. I'm a man. I'm actually a man, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying in general, bro. I don't share that view. I'm married. Like, I don't care what these single people got going on, bro. But what I'm saying is, it's men out here who are single who feel that way. I hear it, bro, personally. So I'm not speaking for me. I'm speaking off of people around me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that's what I was asking. Like, where these folks be at? Like, that be feeling like this,
bro. Like, I mean, if you talk about the marriage success rate, bro, you know, if we get into that, you know what I mean? That's the whole conversation within itself.
Like, he's not taking it that.
So most of the men
taking it that serious, like that.
I personally, I've met more divorced men than I have met successfully married men. What about you?
I mean, I don't be asking niggas they marital status, but nevertheless,
you don't know nothing. But
no, hold on. Let me say this real quick. I grew up with my grandparents, right?
Why would you not?
My grandparents were married 50 years before my granddaddy died, right? That sounds like a pretty successful marriage to me.
Yeah.
And I was there, if I'm 30, 26 years of it, it looked pretty successful to me. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't perfect. It wasn't always
no marriage.
rain. That's my whole.
But she
that's my
stay
whole
with
point.
an apron
relationship.
Yeah.
That's my whole point. Like, it's a relationship, bro. You can't control.
I mean, bro, but
my grandma,
it's simple math, bro. It's simple math, bro.
What's the
Like
math?
all the emotions to the side, bro. Men, we are logical, bro. I know you can agree with me on that. It ain't about emotion, bro. It's about financial numbers. It's about not being able to live the life that you want to live. If you make another bad decision, right, you're gonna have to pay for that decision. So if you already got a broken home and you already still taking care of that broken home, you can't afford to go break another home, brother. So of course you're gonna be, you know.
Yeah.
Me personally, I can't relate to all that broken home shit. I can't relate.
I think men still give choosing signals though. I think men still give choosing signals.
And I know
I grew up with both my parents.
And ain't broke.
I grew up. My kids is growing up with both their parents. All that old broken home shit don't. That don't even coming up.
I ain't say you.
Not you.
No, I'm not talking about me. He said, I'm not saying you broke. I'm just saying a financial level.
No, I didn't say I
You know
said
what
I was. I didn't say
Like-
I didn't say that I wasn't broke. What I'm saying is I know multiple people who've been divorced multiple times and they just gone with life. It don't always
get married
lead to
again.
it don't always lead to a woman taking half your life. That ain't always what it. Sometimes they just say, "Hey, bygones, bygones. I go my way, go your way." If they got kids, they work it out and it go that way. Sometimes, you gonna get put on child
married
support.
or unmarried.
More
Serious
more than likely,
relationships.
bro, more than likely,
I think
bro,
sound good,
if
bro.
you're not a millionaire, that girl ain't trying to take nothing from you, Holmes. You ain't even got nothing already.
I guess you
And
have
then
to look at the child support
most men get in
statistics, bro.
relationships
Yeah,
right after
you
that,
supposed to take
too.
care of your kid, bro. Like, what do you mean? You're supposed to take care of your child. Like,
Right, but you arguing mute points, bro. You arguing
How's that a
mute points.
mute
That has
point?
nothing
I'm
to
just
do.
saying
You said you're supposed to take care of your child, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. But when you take care of a child within the same home, you know what I mean? It's a whole different financial situation.
I get you,
right?
Full-heartedly.
When you taking care of children outside of a home, it's a whole different financial
but that's
situation.
your fault.
Now,
That's
I
not-
know, man. What I'm saying is,
how do we
you know,
get
going
here?
back to the conversation earlier, y'all was talking about men. You know how it's okay for men to sleep around, or women shouldn't, but men shouldn't either, because it leads directly to financial responsibility. And as a man, you know, if you get that woman pregnant, then you should be responsible for that child. So you should be more disciplined.
Are responsible for the abortion.
You know what I mean? Man, boy, you ain't no good, man.
What do you mean?
It happens.
You ain't no good, bro.
It happens.
I just call it like I see it.
Bro,
Call it like I see it.
Wait. If a man gets a woman pregnant and they don't,
how old are you, bro? How old are you?
I'm 60 something years old. So
That's crazy.
how is that crazy?
That's happening.
I've been in a successful marriage. I've had a great job. I'm retired. I got 2 homes. How's that crazy?
That's cool. Hey, good for you, bro. That's good for you.
But when people say good for me,
we appreciate the advice. We appreciate the advice, brother.
When people say good for you, they don't mean that. They mean that I don't like that.
I was saying that specifically. I was saying that specifically to separate.
That's what God told me. That's what God taught me. That's what God taught me. If you want to know what God taught me not to take people by face value for things that they say. Now, the bottom line is this. OVDZ is right in the sense that people just really go on with their life. It's not that serious.
Especially men, yeah.
But
it's not that serious.
People pick and choose.
Serious?
What's not that serious?
It's not that serious.
So you telling me a child being raised in a home with both parents is not that serious?
And this is what I'm getting at, bro. First of all, when we take we was talking about this girl in this video. When I'm saying it's not that serious, bro, if you walk in the mall and a human being doesn't speak to you, go home. You see what I'm saying? It ain't that big of a fucking deal. We make everything such a big fucking deal.
Yeah, that's a different situation. No, for sure.
That's what we talking about, though. That's what I've been talking about the whole time. You brought up kids and people don't want to get in financial situations. Yeah. And what I'm saying is, how the hell we get there?
I mean, because the question was about men not
The question
speaking.
was the video, brother. And the video, the girl said, hey, I don't understand why niggas is so she didn't say niggas because she didn't, but she's basically because I don't know verbatim, but she's saying I don't know why everybody's so disconnected. I can't get a smile. I can't get nobody to approach me. What happened to the good old days where a dude saw a girl he liked and will approach her? Hey, how you doing, ma'am? You know, when we listen to Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk? He's talking about the whole time he missed that opportunity to talk to that girl that he saw, and if he get that chance again, what he gonna do with it? That's how it used to be.
He ain't gonna do nothing with it.
But hold on, chill. This is video. But now I will pass up on that opportunity
He's gay.
because I might catch her on Instagram. That's what she's saying.
All right. Let me ask you this though. So we got women on one side, right, saying that men will not approach.
Yes.
We got men on the other side saying that they do not want to approach.
Who said that?
Bro, it's all, man, come on, what you mean who, bro? You know, it's the culture, bro. Like, what you mean who?
Back to what I said, I don't
definitely the culture.
Like. But he's speaking from his point of view that, you know, it's not as big of a deal, so that's not a problem.
I personally know men. I personally know men that'll shoot at you every single day. I know somebody that's
always gonna have that.
Married or unmarried, it don't matter, bro.
That's why I said it's her. It's the product. It's her.
Absolutely.
But we talking about in general. We ain't talking about.
Don't y'all think? But don't y'all think
dude, and he stopped talking to her? Well, obviously your conversation wasn't anything substantial to where he felt like, okay, this could continue. So
I just want to say something because it was bothering me. When I said when I said that if I got a woman pregnant, it's my responsibility if we don't want the baby for me to pay for the abortion. And you said that's crazy. How old am I? Like I don't see how old am I?
I mean, I don't know, bro. Maybe look, I'm guilty, bro. Maybe I'm just cut from a different cloth. You know what I'm saying?
What cloth is that?
I don't waste words.
I got you.
I don't waste words, bro. And when I speak, I like to help people, bro. Like I don't like to just say stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like so, but I respect what you.
But you saying that I'm just saying something. But you saying that I'm just saying stuff to be saying stuff. I'm asking. Yeah. I'm saying, why would you ask?
I mean, I take abortion serious. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? I was raised in a community where abortion was normalized. Okay, cool. It was normalized, bro. Where I'm from. I know girls who got more abortions than you know what I'm saying, they 10-year-old child. You know what I'm saying? Like so in years. I know a woman who got 11, 12 abortions, bro. Like this was a culture thing.
Well, I don't know any losers like that.
But it's a lot of them in certain communities, it's a lot of them, bro. I was raised around them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see
that doesn't negate
and be quick to run to go abort that child. So what I'm saying is when you say that, you know what I mean? I know you joking, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
Well, it's even worse. It's even worse then, bro. Because it's not. I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's cool to joke about killing babies or be serious about killing babies.
We're talking over each other. We're
not. I hear you.
Okay, now, if a person if a dude gets a woman pregnant, I'm gonna go back to it. All the speech doesn't do anything. It comes back to the same question. If a man gets a woman pregnant and they decide what is legal that they don't want the baby, don't you think it's the responsible thing for the man to pay for it? The answer is yes.
Okay, yes, if they come to that decision, yeah.
Okay, that's what I was saying.
But see, that's a serious conversation. You that's not how you came off. You came off lighthearted with it as if it was an easy decision. Like, oh, I just pay for the abortion. So you can't take that out of it, bro. Like I hear what you're saying. You're right. I agree with you. But you know, make light of it. Ain't nothing light about black people.
I don't know. Listen, be honest with you. I'm against abortion. So
yeah, we should be, bro. Because our
no, it's not. We should be. I'm not saying we should be because of some fucking book. I'm telling you that I'm against it because I don't think that the baby had anything to do with what they did. So why should it be punished? I'm not here to regurgitate. I'm not here to regurgitate a book.
Why disrespect the book, man? I ain't bring up the book. You brought the book.
It sounds like you was about to. Like, it sounds like you were about to.
Nah, I don't think you need the book to know whether that's a good or bad decision.
Because some people use God in the book as a crutch. And I'm here I
know women personally. Mm-hmm. I know women personally who regret it. You know what I mean? So
regret what?
From my experience,
regret what?
Aborting a child.
Well, she shouldn't have fucked him. She should regret the value that she got.
Regardless of that, I know they regret. You know what I'm saying? They regret
but that doesn't help the baby. That doesn't help the baby. What would it help? Her regret doesn't help the baby. What would it help the baby that she should have kept her fucking legs closed?
No, facts. I agree.
That's the fact. Don't blame it on the baby. I regret having my, but shut up. You're murdered.
Yeah, but as a man though, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you gotta be a weak man. I feel like you gotta be a weak man to go to a woman and be like, you know what? Yeah, let's abort it. Let's abort it. Like, because you was man enough.
Tell a woman that.
You was man enough to lay down and get that nut off. You know what I'm saying? So you should be man enough for whatever responsibility come with that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a weak man to go to a woman and be like, let's abort it. I feel like a real man, if it's child, your seed. I feel like a real man, if it's your child, your seed, you should care about that life because it's you brought it.
What does a real woman do?
What you mean?
You said a real man. He was asking, what does a real woman do?
Oh, a real woman should figure out a way to keep the child, not abort it. A real woman should take responsibility for her actions just as well.
But there's real women that get abortions. You can't say a woman's not real.
I'm not even gonna do this.
Don't do it.
Okay, look, take the real out of it, bro. Take the real out of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but you said it. You said it, bro.
Real can be used in so many ways, so I take it out. We can take it out. It don't change nothing. Or let's say a good woman, you know what I mean? Or a woman who's making sound decisions. I'll say that. Not even a good woman. A person that's making sound decisions, that's a bad decision on both parties. Both parties, bro.
The worst decision was it goes back to the woman not having sex before. I know people don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? No, let's quote that part of the Bible, but not that part, because I do that part. I'm apologize on Sunday, and eat some ribs and all that shit. God ain't stupid. He know what you thinking. He know when that big ass walk across the street, you looking at it. He knows it. He knows if you fighting it. He knows if you fighting it. So you can't fool everybody. You can't fool everybody. You can't.
What they got to do with it? What they got to do with anything? I don't have to fool nobody. I'm not looking to fool nobody.
Not you, man. Wow.
So who you talking about?
Was you ever in jail before?
Oh God.
Never.
Oh, because you seem like you on edge, like somebody that been in prison.
No, I just read people's words. I just rather address.
That's the prison. That's the prison right there. The word. That's the prison.
No, it's just called truth. It's called truth. You speak for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
See, my mind is clear. My mind is clear and free, knowing that there's nobody above me. That's how I feel.
Right.
Hey, that's cool. That's fine, bro. That's fine. I don't know what you're talking about. That's fine, though.
Another reason why she probably didn't get the outcome that she wanted. He probably went and checked her social media and see that she talked too much. Because she said that she was talking to somebody and then he just ghosted her. He probably looked her up.
It could be her. It could be her.
Yeah.
But I think if she smiles at somebody, they're gonna smile back. I believe what OVDZ say, people be shooting at girls be shooting at dudes.
And they just don't make the cut. They just don't make the cut for that man. I think that's what
I'm trying to understand. Why are you not a real man if you have a conversation with a woman and say, I don't want this child. I want to pay for an abortion. Now, I'm asking this question, removing my own morals or what I think. I'm going based off of the law, and I'm trying to consider that everybody may have a different belief than me. But if he goes to the woman and has a conversation in which obviously he's talking to a woman that may be open to the conversation, why is that not a real man? Because you're having a conversation with a woman and stating what you believe and what you feel.
Who's saying it's not?
Because I feel like it's cowardly. I feel like it's cowardly. That's
so. I feel
like those are cowardly characteristics
of women who got
of a person who don't want. Hold on, bro. I think those are cowardly characteristics of a man who don't want to hold accountability over his own decisions, bro. That's why.
So You think it's cowardly for him to have a conversation and say that this is not what he wants?
No, I think it's cowardly that he decided to lay down, and then he don't want to deal with the responsibility after. See, because me as a man, I understand if I make a decision to lay down with a woman, I know what comes
Remove
with
yourself
that. Like,
out of it. I remove myself out of it. It's ain't about how we would move.
I want to read something. AD.
And this is kind of weird. It's kind of weird because every time that I ask a question or I'm asking you a question, for whatever reason, you insert you into it. And you keep on saying that you don't want people to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are trying not to make it personal. So I'm just asking in general, in a general sense, if we can remove ourselves out of it, what's wrong? Is cowardly for a man to have a conversation?
Yeah, that's what he does.
Listen to understand.
I'm listening, and I still believe that all laws apply. You can't remove the laws when it benefits you. Anton.
What's the laws? Hold on.
So
what's
if a
the
woman
laws?
gets an abortion, she's a coward.
Okay.
Hold on. What's the laws?
Let him answer.
Okay. To me, it's murder. You know what I mean? Like taking a life. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I really have to? Yeah, I'm gonna take my personal view on that because I can't really consider somebody
that's ridiculous
who doesn't value life.
What about adultery?
I can't bend to how you feel. Like I'm gonna take it personal because I can't see that's what's wrong with the world. Everybody think everything okay. Oh well, you know, it's my truth. It's okay because I want to do it.
I'm asking you, why is it wrong?
You can do whatever you want
for him to have
if you want a solution,
conversation about how he feels. He didn't say he was abandoning the kid. He didn't say he wouldn't take care of the kid. He didn't say that he wouldn't even marry the woman. We didn't even get that far. For him to have the conversation about how he feels with the woman, why is that cowardly? Actually, I think that it takes courage to actually have a conversation and express what you really feel instead of just leaving her by herself to make the decision for herself. Part of being mature is being vulnerable. So what I'm trying to understand is, why is it cowardly to have a conversation?
I can understand that perspective. I see what you're going with that, and I can agree with that to a certain extent. That still don't change the fact that I feel like a man who has went all the way to that threshold, past that line, already made a decision. It's the reason why sex is so sacred. You can't try to take away from that. Like, sex is sacred because it's tied to responsibility. It's tied to big things. You know what I mean? You can't just take the responsibility away from it. That's what everybody want to do.
You think a woman should wait before she gets married to have sex?
Great question.
I mean, I ideally, of course, but I know that's not the real world. But in an ideal world,
it's not the real world for everybody to have babies. That's not the real world. People get abortions.
But it is. But there are people who do though. There are people who have waited until after marriage.
I regularly confide in people, in certain people. A lot of times they're professional. It could be a lawyer. It could be anything. But I express my vulnerabilities, and I also express, things that I may agree or may not agree with or whatever. I don't think it's ever cowardly, ever, for a person to have a conversation and to express what they feel. I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to tell a person that it's cowardly to have an authentic conversation. That is crazy to me.
So, okay, let me ask you this, Anton. Let me ask you this. So, if it's your son, and he comes to you, like, Dad, I'm unsure about this child. I don't know what I want to do with it. What sound advice that you would give him?
I'll try to talk.
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, I'm glad that you came to me and had this conversation with me. That's my point. I'm glad that you came to me and had this conversation with me because, you don't have to go through this by yourself. Let's figure it out. Tell me the details. Give me the insight. All of that.
You know about the girl, woman.
I'm gonna ask questions and I'm gonna look to understand it before I give them my opinion.
I agree with that. I think that's dope. I think that's what a father should do.
And if the baby,
but you didn't answer my question though. You didn't answer my question. What's the sound advice that you give your son?
I did answer the question. I just did. I just said I would tell him that it's not that I'm glad that he came to me, and then I would look at the insight. I would look to understand it fully before I made a decision.
Oh, that's all. Got you.
Oh, see, hold on.
I wouldn't make.
So it depends on the situation.
I don't make quick decisions. I look to get understanding in everything that I do, and so I want to know all of the details, and then we gonna work through it.
So, okay.
And understand.
That's how you see it.
I'm sorry.
real.
I'm just confused. I'm confused. Wrong Life, didn't you just say by even bringing up the point was cowardly? And then Anton said, I appreciate the fact that you came to me to bring that point, and you say you agree with it. So I'm confused.
No,
Is that cowardly?
I feel like if
not?
a man, I feel like a man is a leader. So I feel like if a man goes to the woman that he impregnated and tries to push towards an abortion, I feel like he's a coward for that. I do.
And are women who get abortions cowards?
I kind of agree with that in a way.
Are women who get abortions cowards? Wrong.
Now, if a man goes to somebody else to seek counsel, if I go to my father to seek counsel, that's a whole different situation. But that woman is gonna be swayed. That woman is gonna be swayed by my energy and how I feel about it. So if I go to her and I feel that way, she gonna feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I understand that responsibility.
That's a point. I understand that point.
So women be swayed by niggas now?
Yeah, they do. We put their face right to their face, bitch. You gonna get rid of this baby?
I mean, you have some cases women just get the abortion.
Yeah, they
exactly do. Without consulting.
That's what I'm saying. Wrong Life. Are those women? Wrong Life? Are those women cowards?
No, they get. Hell yeah. Okay. If you go get an abortion without the consent of the father,
that's crazy. It happens, though.
But it happens.
And then they come back years later.
It happened. Don't make it right.
It's praised, but but not only does it happen, it's praised though.
Yeah, but
praised. It's pushed.
All right, but to stop.
Facts.
But the remedy.
That's my problem with it. Facts.
The remedy to that is this. The solution to that is if you get a woman pregnant, anybody out there, and she gets abortion without your consent, you should sue her all the way to the Supreme Court. You'll be on every news channel, and you'll win that lawsuit.
I think that's fair.
Maybe
and I think they should be able to get charged for it too. If they
I kind of agree with. I can see that. I can see some having to be done. You know what I mean? Because I think that's wrong. I think a man should have some say so.
Yeah, but most men don't think they got, because if you watch anything, they say the woman is in charge of my body. But I put this log in you. I put this
because they
log
like the
in
girl
you,
with the
and
pink
that's why
hair.
you got a
They
baby.
like the girl with the pink hair. She got a whole harem of dudes, and she probably don't even know who it is. So that's probably why she going to get it.
Exactly.
It's not all cases.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how many of y'all got kids. I don't know how many of y'all got
I got kids.
I got kids.
But
you know, one thing I've learned from watching, my babies grow, you know what I'm saying, is that it's a blessing, man. It's one of the greatest blessings you can receive, man. Like, so when you kill a child, to me, I can't take personal out of it, man. You like, I've seen too much, man.
Hold on. Wrong Life. I gotta say, because you seem like a spiritual person, bro. You gotta go back and read Matthew chapter 5. You understand it, but read it again, because you get it. You know what it is, but read it again, bro. But don't take it personal. Matthew chapter 5, bro. Just that whole chapter, bro. I promise you.
Okay.
Because you know what you're talking about, bro. It's just the perspective that you have is personal, bro.
Shampoo, you gonna read that?
No, it ain't even personal, bro. I stand on it, bro.
You gonna read
I'm tired of, man. Don't nobody stand on nothing today, bro. I stand on stuff, bro. Like if I go out and I have a conversation with somebody, I'm gonna stand on what I believe, because ain't too many people doing that nowadays, bro. I see people, they waver, bro, easy. Like, it's about being cool. It's about being liked, man. Personally, I don't care if nobody like me, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here to say something good.
My mother told me that she says better if people don't like you than
I mean, what I'm talking about, I'm saying when you communicate with people, you might offend people.
I think you're a good guy.
I
think you're a really good guy. I like the things that you say. I like the fact that you're a family man. I like the stuff that you stand on. I think you care.
Me too, bro.
I mean, that's what hey man, listen, bro. That's what I speak for, man. It ain't no point of me speaking if I ain't speaking what I'm supposed to speak, bro.
But let me
just say it like that.
Let me tell you from an old man's perspective about kids. don't nobody love their kids more than me. But let me tell you something. They, let me think. If you got little kids, you won't notice it. But when they get big, they're gonna disrespect you every way you can turn.
Oh shit! I got a 15-year-old.
Oh, so you know? Oh yeah. Yo,
I got a 15 all the way down to a 4, bro. So
yeah. My son be like, yo, I got you. The fact of the matter is this: we build ourselves up so high, like to our kids and all that. They'll get over you so fast, man, in about a couple of weeks. If you die about 2 months, they'll be over you.
You bugging.
Man, let me say, let me give you some advice.
They put you on a pedestal until they realize
still a beautiful experience for me, bro. It's
a beautiful experience.
Hold on.
Let me try to give you some advice though, bro, because I like you. I like what you stand for. I think that we need more people like you in the culture, regardless of whether we, had different talking points or, whatever it is. I still think that you're a genuinely good person.
Mm-hmm.
And I celebrate
that.
And I celebrate people like you.
So, bro.
I mean,
so what now?
Hey, look, when I watch you, bro, because I've been watching you for a minute. I'm from Detroit, so I watch you. When I watch you, bro, I don't really disagree with you on too much. It's crazy we sit up here disagreeing, you know what I'm saying? But I understand, I understand. It's all, it's all love.
No. This is just conversations on the panel, so we just kicking it. But based off of what you present, I celebrate people like you. I would just give you some advice, and I would just say, in the future, as you evolve and have conversations, don't use your personal life. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to make your points objectively, because everybody is not going to be able to relate to your, you know what I'm saying, to your life. And you don't want to include, and this is just, learning from experience. You don't want to make your people, when people discuss you, because everybody's not amicable, right? Everybody is not cool. So a lot of people will attack you. Or they'll attack your family, is all I'm saying. So, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of like try to navigate through this space without making it personal, as far as like using your own personal family, is all I'm saying.
Facts. Yeah, I'll take that advice. That's good advice. But at the same time, hold on. But at the same time, bro, I gotta push back a little bit, bro. Like, at the same time, I believe in a testimony, brother. I believe the only thing that really helps is truth. People can walk around faking it and lying all day, but for my brother, for somebody who I love, I give you was just talking about vulnerability. For my brother, for somebody I love, who I want the best for, I'll be vulnerable with him, and I tell him my story, because I'm not ashamed of my story, and I want him to win too.
That, bro.
I was losing, I didn't lost before too, and I want to help people win, bro. So I hear what you're saying about not being personal.
He's saying you just open yourself up.
I'm saying that
I'm not worried about. I don't think y'all understand. Like,
I get it.
No, we got you, bro.
All right, you got it, bro. You got it.
Yeah, he's angry.
I don't worry about no ridicule, bro. Like, but I appreciate. I hear you though.
Yeah, but you.
That's on you. Do whatever you want.
But I thought when people with God, they happy.
See, Destiny.
Angry or something. I don't know.
No, you definitely one of the people he talking about. Watch. I'm trying to crucify.
You said what you say, bro?
I said you sound like angry. Like, I don't know why.
I'm passionate, bro. I'm just passionate. I'm passionate, bro. Like, I'm really chill. I'm really kicked back.
Nah, he good.
Really cool. Like,
he good.
I'm just passionate.
I'm gonna tell you. Hold on, Shampoo.
I'm just giving. No, everybody, just hold on for a second. I'm just saying what it appears to me and Anton is that you're angry. I'm speaking for Anton.
I'm telling you, I'm not angry. I don't know what else.
I said that you're coming off to me and Anton like you're angry. That's all.
No, I'm just firm, bro. I just stand on. I believe what I say. You know what I'm saying? I say what I believe. Like, just like any other man.
I believe in what I say. But if I say what I believe in, you'll judge that and say, how old am I? And I'm not saying something that appeals to you. You dig what I'm saying?
Good point.
You brought up my age, like you demeaning. Well, how old are you, man, to be talking that stupid? You should be.
I'm just saying, bro. From my perspective, you know what I'm saying. From my perspective, I look up to elder men. You know what I'm saying. I respect.
That's why you were surprised. You were surprised that I didn't agree with. You were surprised a man of my age would say something in opposite of how you think.
What I've learned,
I just know it's people watching, bro. You know what I mean?
I don't care who's watching. If I think a whole different way in life. I think a whole different way in life. I don't put nobody on no pedestal. My kids, nobody.
What I've learned is that people gonna do whatever they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people got their mind made up. Right, wrong, indifferent, whatever. Yeah. People got their mind made up, and it's no point in trying
to bend.
Yeah. It's no point in saying more. Sometimes
what y'all want me to bend on,
bro.
What y'all trying to get me to bend on?
Hold on. Everything is not a debate. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking in general. It's not towards you. Just saying, giving people advice in general. So you don't have to try to debate this. I'm not saying nothing negative about you. I'm saying in general, people are going to do whatever they're going to do. So sometimes, even when we give advice, if it's not, you know what I'm saying, in general to where it could help the general public, you just pull back and you say, okay, well, cool. God bless you.
There you go.
I hope that everything works out. And, I support what you're doing. I'm showing love. Everybody don't always want insight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't, even if you believe that sometimes what's best, or you can give some insight to prevent people from going through some of the headaches that you can see because you done been through the shit already. If it's not being received, you gotta let it go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta let them do them, and they're gonna be fine.
So that's is that what you do?
You gotta stop.
Is that what you do?
Hold on.
Is that what you do?
Hold on.
I'm asking you a question.
You
can't see that. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that.
I'm trying not to mute you.
Nah, we ain't doing.
I'm trying not to mute you because I let you talk. I let you get your shit off the whole time. I backed up and I let you speak, and you'll have an opportunity to say what you want to say. But you gotta let somebody talk and get their whole shit off on their platform. I should be able to express myself on my platform. I don't think that that's unreasonable.
I don't think you wanted to go there, wrong life, but you took him there,
bro.
So all I'm saying is, on the flip side, for people, y'all have to recognize in general, I don't care if the conversation is about relationships. I don't care if it's about spirituality. I don't care if it's about money and business. Sometimes it's going to be this. And if it's not for entertainment or content, sometimes it's best to let it go and say, okay, I feel you. And pray that they be blessed. Pray that they get whatever it is that they need in order to be successful. And let it go. It's not always about trying to convince somebody. And so we have to be wise in knowing when it's going to be received and when it's not going to be received. And pray blessings on them if you see good in them. Regardless, I wish this brother the best of luck. I think that he is genuinely a good person. He sounds like he got a great family, and I want the best for him. But we don't always have to push once the conversation is over and once the show is over, we ain't got to convince them, or they don't have to convince us. Sometimes it's just like, yo, it was a blessing meeting you, and it's all dope. That's all. But you can say what you want to say.
Now I can speak.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I mean, this is who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like somebody else is who they are. Just like you are who you are, and you stand on what you believe, Anton. It's funny because one thing I notice about you and I respect about you is that you always stood on what you believe, regardless of, the people who go against you. I know where you from. You from Detroit. I'm from Detroit too. I know how it is to break away from the culture and have everybody turn their back on you and look at you like a sellout. I understand all of that. I respected you though because you always stood on business. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. And that's what I'm doing too. So, You know, however people want to see it, that's fine. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not angry. It just is what it is. I'm gonna stand on what I believe. You know what I mean?
Can I piggyback one last time? Because while we on this subject, wrong for life, like, bro, you got it, bro. But you got to remember, like, Galatians 5 teaches you the freedom. It teaches you the freedom in Christ. Hold on, man. It teaches you the freedom in Christ. Matthew chapter 5 is going to tell you about the laws. It's going to tell you about murder, adultery, and it's also going to tell you how to preserve yourself when you're in the midst of other people. And I keep it so simple. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John in the New Testament, it teaches you everything you need to know. All the other books are great and they're very relevant, but you need to know the importance of the law in Christ. You understand what I'm saying? So you're not wrong. Nobody here is like going down your neck. You absolutely on a positive trend, but you just
I'm not one. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just read it again, but don't
like you talking to him like you his father or something.
No.
I respect. I respect how he's speaking to me. I respect.
You understand what I'm saying, bro? Because I had to do the same thing, bro. Sometimes you rub off on people like you trying to,
for sure.
And they take you as you doing too much, and that's not the case. You just love them, and you want what's best for them, just like somebody wanted what was best for you. And it's not that you're wrong. You just need to learn how to preserve yourself within Christ. There's a time and a place for everything. And you're not wrong, brother. You understand what I'm saying? You're not wrong. Just once you read that, I'm telling you, Galatians chapter 5, Matthew chapter 5, just read it. Take everybody out of that. And that's your personal one-on-one with you and him. And I promise you, bro, you ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to send me nothing, bro. It's all love. I understand exactly what's going on with you. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
Nobody got to try to prove to nobody that they right or wrong. Say what you say, stand on what you stand on, and keep it moving.
Me personally, bro.
Everybody don't have to partner, and everybody don't have to see it the same way. Like, he got his own vision and view of how he wanna implement and preach the word or get whatever it is that he believes out in life, and that's cool. And everybody ain't got to walk the same journey. It's different people for different purposes, and sometimes he uses different people how he wants to. I don't see nothing wrong with nothing.
He's not the wrong life. With all due respect, you ain't the only one that say, like, if I say something and somebody ain't going, how old are you? You old nigga. Like, what did I do? I'm just asking you a question. Why make it against me? I didn't do anything.
I'm cold too, Jess.
Oh yeah, he on the panel. That just
to me, when somebody does that, it enhances me because it means that I'm winning that argument or debate when they have to stoop the low to come after me.
I was genuinely asking you that question because I believe wisdom comes with age. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
I believe wisdom comes with age.
My age.
Because I feel like wisdom comes with age, and with age and wisdom comes responsibility.
Yeah, and I have wisdom and
that's
responsibility.
What I believe.
Yeah, but you were saying like I don't have wisdom. Like you say, how old are you? No, you wasn't saying how old are you because you got a lot of wisdom and responsibility. You wasn't saying like that.
I mean, I disagree with something that you said.
And then why did you bring my age into it? That's the question. I'm a simple nigger. I'm a simple nigger with an R. How I'm a nigger. Why did my age come up?
Not the hard ER.
Bro, I just explained it to you. I just said that I believe age comes with wisdom. Wisdom comes with age.
And you believe that in that moment
wisdom
I didn't have any, right?
Yep,
I got you. But in that moment, you didn't think you was questioning my wisdom. You was questioning it, right?
I was questioning something that you said. Yeah, I didn't like something that you said. I felt like
you brought my age into it, but like I should know better than to say that, right? I'm very intelligent. So you were saying that I shouldn't talk like that because I'm too old to be thinking like that. That's what you were saying. Stand on it.
Ain't that what I said?
I don't know.
You said stand on it. I said that from the jump. I've been told you. I said that you too old to be saying that. I feel like you too old to be saying that.
Now you being
irresponsible, irresponsibly.
What are y'all even talking about at this point?
Hold on, Jess. Let him.
I mean, I don't think the conversation too far off.
What?
So,
No,
I don't think the conversation too
I
far.
understand what he's saying, and I understand what Shampoo's saying. Let me bridge the gap. What Shampoo is saying is you wasn't standing on it by saying that I thought that age came with wisdom, but now you saying what you really feel.
Yes.
When you say, because you too old to be saying this
Yes.
shit. So he's saying that you saying two different things and you didn't stand on it, but now it's coming out what you're really saying. That's
Yeah,
what
but Anton, I stood on it. I stood on it back
this
then.
ain't to me. I'm just telling you what I.
No,
what I
you
hear
didn't.
from
But
folks.
you just addressed it, so I'm addressing you. I stood on it back then when I asked him.
I'm
I
just
said,
making it clear so that people will understand what's being communicated. This ain't got nothing to do with me.
yeah.
I was saying what Anton was saying, that because you don't just do that. A lot of people do that when they can't answer something that I'm asking. They just bring up all kind of stuff, mystical figures and all kind of craziness.
I mean, hey look, this the internet. You can paint it however you want to paint it, man. Like, don't change nothing for me.
I got you.
Don't change nothing for me, bro. Like, you can paint it however you want to paint it.
I got you. I'm not painting.
That's how you see it.
I just felt
that's how you see
insulted.
it.
I was insulted as God's child. I was insulted that you insult God's child and say that his age is a detriment to what he's saying. You got to remember, I'm God's child. So you shouldn't talk to me like that. You shouldn't question, oh, you old, you stupid. I'm still God's child.
I think
accountability ain't bad, bro.
Can I say this real
took
quick?
accountability when you said what you really want to say after I kept picking like a pitchfork.
But
talk about this, bro.
Hey,
Go
check
ahead,
it out,
man.
like for real though, because just like everybody else saying to you, bro, I think your intentions are pure. Like I think you but you're being pure in an area that really your pureness ain't gonna really do much. And then when for instance, bro, I ain't been serious on the panel all night. Like it ain't because for what, bro? We on the panel, it's content, bro. I'm happy to be here, get to talk to Anton and stuff. Why I'm not here to show like I'm the smartest man in the room and boom, boom, boom. Bro, I could talk Bible with you all night if you wanted to. And I mean, for real. But when people don't agree with you and the point you're trying to convey, you can't insult people, bro. Like, because now I don't give a damn about what you're saying. I don't care no more. Even if what you're saying right, I don't care, bro. Because now you done insulted me. You already insulted everybody here who was talking. You said ain't nobody here stood on nothing but you. To me,
I don't feel insulted.
I never said that. I never said that, bro.
I don't feel insulted.
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy. I didn't.
You did.
If y'all listen, if y'all felt insulted, I apologize.
I don't feel insulted. I don't feel insulted.
Listen, can I clarify? Yes. I said in today's age, there's a lot of people that don't take accountability. I wasn't speaking about this panel. I'm talking about in general. When I go out into the world, it's a lot of people who want to do what they want to do, and that's fine. You know what I mean? That's fine. But that's what it is.
But the difference is we don't take that personal. If we said that to you, then you would take it personal. You just said, I ain't talking about nobody, I'm talking objectively, and I get that. But when we say the same thing to you, you take it personal.
You defensive, you get defensive and shit. Yeah,
I don't take nothing personal.
Yeah,
everything is.
Listen, I understand that this is anything you can say, anything pretty much you want to say to me. As long as my family not in it, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't take none of this personal. So I just once this camera go off.
I mean,
once this camera go off, and we get on and I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna sleep like a baby. I don't take none of this personal. So
I'm just curious on how people. I'm just curious on how people. Because I got a list of people that do. They always bring up my age. Because what I'm saying.
Hey, man, listen, brother. Hey, I apologize if that's bothering you that much. I apologize.
Yeah, see how you just said that?
Why can't say that out of love though, bro? Why I can't say that?
Because it didn't come out of love. Because it didn't come out of love.
No, it comes out of firmness. It ain't out of love. It comes out of firmness. Like that's accountability sometimes. Like,
you just said it came out of love.
It is love. What you mean? Because I'm expecting to look up to you as my elder and
No,
receive
come
something
on,
from
come
you. You know what I'm
on,
saying?
come on.
You might not apologize to Shampoo. What did that man go off on people?
Hey man, I don't want to offend. I don't want him to be offended, but I see he's very offended.
He'll be
by
all
it.
right.
I don't want that to happen.
Hear me out.
It's cool. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying?
He'll be all right. He done insulted me so many times, and he don't care.
Oh,
he don't care.
Hey
Don't
man, but look,
apologize to him.
if it resonate, then it resonate, brother.
No, listen. This is the one thing I know about Shampoo. Shampoo genuinely don't give. He don't.
He really don't.
That's why we love him.
Shampoo don't give a fuck.
I don't know about all that.
Even if he's making a point, he may be using himself to make a point, but he don't care about none of that.
I just want to know how you
just making a viral moment. That's all.
I don't do that. I don't make
that. Every time you open your mouth, it's a viral moment.
Ain't nobody trying to make no. Come on, man, viral moment.
Mimi, don't make him. He gonna get on you next.
He don't scare me. I'm well versed in his bullshit. He don't scare me.
How could a nigga that had cancer twice scare anybody?
You right.
So then why would you say I'm trying to scare you? I can't scare you.
No.
I could outthink you. I could outbrain you. I could outbrain you. I can make you feel little. I could do that. I'm talented at that. I could be in a wheelchair and make you feel like you in one too. And you standing there right in front of me.
Let me get y'all final thoughts. I gotta get y'all up out of here. I gotta read super chats, but I want to get y'all final.
You know what I'm saying? You can't apologize.
Shout out to the bag chasers.
Shout out to the chasers.
Shout out to your
tap into the Patreon. The link is in the
Shout out
description.
to my Bible study friends. Love y'all. See y'all this weekend.
Let me give a shout out to the chat.
That's real. I like that.
Chat lives matters. We don't believe in censorship over here. So you may have a difference of opinion. You may have a difference of perspective with the panel. You may disagree with me, but get your shit off. So shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that held it down. How anybody else got any thoughts?
Yeah, I do want to say you guys can follow my channel. I have a YouTube channel. It is Sterling 0007. I do morning inspiration. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that I've been doing with God to where when I have my personal devotion, I share it. You know what I'm saying? It's free. I just put it out there. I'm not no pastor or I'm not trying to do anything like that. It's just based off what I'm learning. I'm starting to see it. And then what I'm learning, I'm applying it to myself. That's why I don't really take, especially being in a panel, things, personal, because, the word is teaching me how I should move. But anyway, my YouTube is Sterling 0007. It's daily inspiration. It's free of charge. And when you get up in the morning, man, I got something positive that you can take with you and apply towards you and move on. So I just wanted to say that.
Just up, bro.
I just want to say that y'all could come to mine because I don't have something negative, that you could take in your life.
Hey, I got some man, go follow me on Instagram at wronglife_reflect. Hey man, for the people who, stand on what they say and believe what they say and gonna stand 10 toes down on it, hey man, go follow me. You know what I mean? Hey, if you got to stand against the whole crowd, and that's just what it is. That's what I'm here for. So,
but don't think we're the crowd.
Anybody else?
Facts. Follow
I got a question. So, are the hats really
is.
gonna be here this weekend, Anton?
You said is the what? You got? Did you talk to Slimmy?
I asked him a question earlier this morning. I ain't get a response. So
no,
y'all gotta get on Slimmy. DM me.
Slimmy, you in the chat? Answer me.
Gotta get on Slimmy. Slimmy.
Follow my.
Hey, appreciate the opportunity though. Put that in there too,
bro.
though.
You welcome anytime to come through, bro. I like the conversation.
Hey, keep going up, bro. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I love to see, somebody from the city going up, man. Keep going up, bro.
You too, bro. I got love for you, big dog.
Follow my YouTube, watch the screen, and watch the dojo. Follow my 2 YouTube pages. It's like a little cipher series going on. Watch the dojo.
Okay.
And my performance series and watch the screen. That's like where I got some of my music videos and videos I shot on there. Appreciate you.
Where's the bravado you've been having on stream? Where that at?
No, I'm good. I'm just, I enjoyed. Like I wanted to listen more. I'm more laid back. I appreciate
Watch
it.
I like
only,
it.
watch
I've been
only
noticing. Good job.
Watch
Good
only
job.
got smoke for Jess. So.
No. I got smoke for everybody. No, these are good topics. I enjoyed it. I wanted to listen more.
Watch, I got
just
a
take
nice
in.
knuckle sandwich for you.
No,
There
no,
you
I
at
want for
it.
you too.
I've noticed, Watch. I've noticed. Good.
No, yeah, I'm
good
trying.
pivot.
I'm learning. I'm learning how to do this thing. So no, I
That's dope.
appreciate it. I appreciate always being welcome. And yeah, we gonna catch me at Ash Shampoo sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I produce that show and we have fun and we talk shit and big things on the horizon. Big things. So
that's what's up.
All right, let me read some of these super chats. Intel for certain says when a woman participates in date shows and speed dating events, they are actively pursuing a man. I'm looking and talking about you, Jess. I don't know what that means, but okay. Callie Mike says the game changed because women have changed the standard and now it's stipulation to approach women. Now you have to make 6 figures, all while they can be still be mediocre and broke as hell, or broke with hella debt. Shout out to you, Callie Mike. Centel says, Anton, just tell these YNs to respect my house. Nah, I ain't. I don't censor nobody, big dog. Like everybody is cool. Everybody get their shit off. Me University said, "Fishers of men slack, and pull. That's what Jesus meant. Fishers of men slack and pull. That's what Jesus meant. That's what he meant to say. I'm gonna save sauces for last. Midwest Pat says, shout out to Wrong Life and Destiny with the olive green. I'm biasly raw says hats dropping in 2030 for bronze.
That's it. That's about right.
No, that's not true.
Every morning when you say you're gonna put them out, I'm like, he lying.
I am.
He's lying. They're not coming out. I believe it when I see it.
I am. Y'all want to know what's really going on?
I mean, yeah, but we know them hats ain't coming out this weekend.
They are.
He been playing.
Because I'm going through the whole trademarking and all of this illegal shit. And all
they coming out before GTA 6.
He went the foundation.
He gonna push the date back.
You gotta make sure that the business is right.
Yeah, the business is right. Because I know he gonna throw a bag in merch. Like, come on, merch is where it's at. I know he gonna go crazy.
You gotta make sure that the business is right. So
yeah, that's a fact.
I got the name, the trademarking. I'm going through all of the legal stuff and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to make sure that I take care of the business side of it.
We being teased. We're being teased.
Don't be lying to the chasers now, man. Come on, man.
I seen the price.
You for real. I'm being serious, 100%. The site is up. Everything is ready to go. Everything is all straight. I just got to make sure that the business is right.
Hell yeah, you gotta make sure the foundation is right. That's a fact.
I can show you the email.
No, I believe you. No, whenever they drop, we gonna buy them regardless.
I always sell out of it. Whenever I drop merch, I always sell out of it. I don't even got merch for myself. It's
I'm just excited. I'm ready.
It'd be bad.
Now you said the bag chasers get them first, so
yeah,
I don't want to hear nothing about sold out and
I got stickers. Stickers. That's it.
Hold on, let me see.
On my phone. It's awkward silence.
I'm sorry, give me a second.
we believe you, Anton. You show us in the morning.
What I got coming out?
Because I don't be trying to say this. I just be trying to get stuff done and take care of it. So. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong lawyer. Hold on.
Did you see that Manosphere documentary, Anton?
I seen the preview for it, but I didn't see the actual documentary or whatever.
You gotta watch that shit. That shit is crazy.
That wasn't a documentary. That was a hit piece.
Yeah, it was definitely a hit piece, but it's very interesting.
That was a damn movie.
It was interesting though.
But like they said, did they not research who that man was?
Yeah, they were dumb as hell for doing that. Yeah, Louis Theroux was like
anything for attention, anything for attention. But I think they can switch it and make it good.
Yeah, it was a bad hit piece thing.
I can't believe they signed up for that shit.
Then they brought their girls on. They should never did that. They should have never did that. Better break up your relationship. Don't do that.
Sad, man.
I don't even know if I should be showing this.
What? What is it?
No, I'm trying not to show too much.
Trademark isn't. It takes a while, doesn't it?
It does.
It's not an overnight thing. So
hell no.
It take a while.
It's expensive.
So, you got to make sure people ain't stealing your shit, stealing your name, and all of that.
Yeah, it's worth it though. It's worth it. It's worth it.
I gotta get my cipher shit copyrighted. The dojo, that shit. I gotta get that copyrighted.
All of that right there. All of that's trademarking. Everything is trademarking. See how I say bag chaser right here?
Okay.
All of that is been the process of being trademarked. It's
so
expensive.
they can't even use the word bag chaser.
That's
Not unless you pay for that shit.
That's dope.
That seems like somebody could have that. You got that? That's what's up.
Well, that's what you're paying for is finding out if anybody else has it too.
Yeah, he at war with Meek Mill right now.
Nah, he dream chasers.
Oh, he dream chasers. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, that's the difference. Oh. Shout out to Sauce God. I appreciate the Sauce God. Sauce God in the building says, wrong life. I genuinely think you're a good person. With that being said, if you continue to try to push back, put your subjective beliefs on folks that will hinder future business relationships and will keep you in a box and not elevate. Love, brother. Shout out to Sauce God. We appreciate you, Sauce God. Thank you for holding the panel down. All of that stuff, bro.
That's real.
Tell him wrong life. You don't need his stinking advice. Tell him wrong life. I knew you was thinking that shit.
Right, what do you say? What do you say?
Sometimes,
Shout out to Allen.
They want to do it their way. Let them do their thing. All right. Any other thoughts before I end this?
Anton, you like Michigan? I know you're from Detroit, but I don't know if you're a Michigan State guy or a Wolverine dude.
Nah, I mean, I worked for the University of Michigan. So
okay, word. Well, we got y'all this week. So
Friday, y'all gonna get destroyed.
We gonna see. We gonna see. And never forget this. Next time on the panel, we gonna remember that.
Michigan might win it all, bro. Honest to God.
Roll Tide.
Shout out to the 334.
Okay, then 251 in the building. I'll stop.
All right. Listen, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We out. Peace.